signed to living. Yeah, you know it's time for cinema. Yeah. Bitch, what's a cinnamon? Tell your partner cinnamon. Bitch, what's a movie man? MP40 doing man. Tell them keep it cinema. Tell them keep it cinema.
Movie guys on deck, movie guys on set. Boy, we can set the stage and shoot it out for real, but I ain't seen an iPad yet. Wait, box with us to be a last fight. Going Jim Carrey with the mask like. I've been making movies since a past life. Everybody asking what is that like. Last critic in the fast clinic. Bag on me, but it stacks in it. Me and Quad going cinema from the intro until the last minute. Super Saiyan, I don't have limits. Run the game like the Flash with it. Get fly, get the money, then run it back. That's the last tenant. Movie guys on your screen, make the fans all scream. Your girl came through, said she wanna join the scene. X-rated Maxine, Pitch black, got the vision still. Making moves, have to sit them still. Beef with us, you better be for real. Either cut the check or I'ma clutch it still.
Cut the malarkey. That pistol get sparky. Movie guy, shooter guy. Yeah, need it the marquee. Fast car. It go a mile a minute. Movie got signed delivery. You know it's time for cinema. Whoa.
Motherfuckers.
All
right.
Oh shit.
Can you motherfuckers hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. I'm clear.
I think this is the wrong show.
Oh no.
Somebody got echo.
Probably me.
Got the malarkey. That pistol get sparky.
Well.
You guys shoot a guy.
He said y'all on time.
Whoa.
No, we are not.
Thanks to Saint.
Whoa.
Hey, listen, man, listen. Wonton had a family emergency, so I am filling in as your host. I'm Wonton today.
Oh, brother.
What we snacking on?
No snacking, just
okay.
The beer.
So you're not really wonton. You just
no.
I see.
You know the snacks are in the air fryer, so you mean that they gotta heat up.
Got you. Well, I'm excited to see you guys, man. I missed you all. We haven't had a show in what? How long?
Like 2 weeks.
Damn,
isn't that long?
That's it. You know what? It may have been 2 weeks.
Yeah, Fantastic Four.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, that was like 2 weeks.
But look, that was like a 4 or 5 hour podcast. So I mean, that's worth like 2 weeks.
Hey, listen.
Yeah,
chat,
ones too.
Key.
Audio listeners, we not having no 5 hour pod. This not today.
Yeah, nigga, we being efficient today.
Yeah, we gonna get the fuck up out of here in a timely manner. But I'm saying we got Tyrek in the building, Mafia, BT, of course, the founder, the movie guy founder, Mr. Bitches, Alex. You feel me? And we got special guests in the building. That boy Larry.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Hey, don't be humble. Come on, Larry. Come on. You
I'm battling a hangover, bro.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, I'm here. Let's talk about weapons.
Hey, big screen. Yeah.
You dig?
Hey man, that's all I got for y'all.
Red Peg is getting docked. Okay. All of his AMC gift cards for chicken tenders. That's going to Alex. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Well, really, he like a hot dog nigga. He put 2 hot dogs, one in the butt, one in the in his mouth. So.
See, he used them all up because he read Bussy. So
yeah, can y'all give me can I still get the origin story on why that's his name now?
You remember he went to the club up in Atlanta and they had some fun with his Bussy?
Oh, he does like fun boys. Okay, I remember that now. He's a fun boy.
Yeah, Liza Phil. No wonton today. He had a family emergency. So I'm holding it down for him. You feel me? We might as well let Mafia get them rapid reviews out the way, bro.
Oh, since you want them? Shit.
Just go ahead and get them out the way. Unless you want to wait on that for a little intermission.
No. I say we get ring those off because I think weapons gonna be our biggest discussion. That and together.
Are we doing other topics like usual?
Nah, we doing
We're not doing no news topics this week.
Okay, well, I'm gonna burn through these reviews real quick. So first one's for that movie Home. I'll say this: the movie has an interesting story, a nice plot twist in the third act. So off rip, I was gonna give this movie like a D+, but the violence and gore in the third act, it wasn't long, but it was so enjoyable.
Pause. Hey.
It hit the spot, huh?
That violence and gore hit the spots that I had to raise it up. So
Mm.
this movie went from a D plus to a C minus maybe.
Yeah.
So if you like psychological thriller, mystery, this is a safe weekend stream movie to check out for you.
Okay.
And also, I want to give a forewarning. There is elderly sex in this movie. I was kind of traumatized seeing that. So just a forewarning.
I've never heard of elderly sex. I don't think I've ever seen elderly sex in a movie.
You don't want to?
I don't want
to.
Mm-mm.
All right. Next up is Ick. Just off rip, this was an F plus.
Mm.
Damn.
This
Wait,
isn't
is that an old movie?
Huh?
Or am I bugging?
I think you may be thinking about The Ick.
Oh, this is a different movie. Ick.
This is just called Ick.
Remake?
I don't think so.
Let's see.
So I'll just say this: Ick isn't the worst movie this year, and it's not unwatchable. I just don't know who this movie was for, and I honestly can't think of anything worth highlighting about this movie. I can only recommend this movie for like background noise.
What genre is it for one?
It's supposed to be horror.
The Ick. And this is in theaters or is this only on streaming?
It was in theaters for one day.
Huh?
It was a
Mhm.
It's one of them
one-day
like limited release.
No, that's how you know it's bad. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it was a limited showing. It was just a one day only. If you don't see it that day, you can't see it again until it hits streaming.
Let me see the Ick 2025.
It's not The Ick, it's just Ick.
Ick.
It came out in 2024.
Spell ICK.
You know, it's one like I think it's one like festival movies that come out last year, but you see them in theaters this year.
Ugh. Even the poster looked cheap.
You see the poster? Look crazy.
There wasn't
right?
nothing redeemable about it.
No, because the story is subpar and it's obnoxious. The characters were annoying, and it tries to be kind of meta with the Ick because the Ick is supposed to be like COVID, except it's like when it infects you, you're turning into this hive mind like zombie. But,
so it didn't even try to do something cool like where It Follows was a metaphor for AIDS or like STDs or whatever the fuck.
now I thought that was how this movie was gonna be, but it seemed like it was just like a knockoff, like, hey, the Ick is kind of like COVID, except you turn into a hive mind zombie.
Okay.
Oh.
Because it was just like the same thing with COVID. Hey, don't go out past a certain time, wear a mask, all this, that, and then everybody's just being like an ass about it. But the movie's very obnoxious. It's not interesting. There is no characters you're gonna come out this movie liking, so it wasn't it. Not the worst movie, but I'd say if you need some background noise, if you're that desperate, you could probably check it out.
If you liked it, go like this movie. If you don't like it, you not like facts.
All right, next one, Bambi the Reckoning. Okay.
What the hell is? What is your theaters? Huh? I've never heard of these movies. I've never seen trailers for
This
these.
one was actually at AMC only. This one at Cinemark.
They give y'all bullshit for them four movies a week, boy.
Bro, that's the thing. I don't even have that. I only go to AMC for like these little obscure movies.
Okay.
Wait, so you paid money for this, bro?
Yeah,
Oh,
he actually
God.
like.
I've gone enough that like they upgraded my membership for free. So it's not that
Oh,
bad.
you got the premiere shit.
Yeah, Premiere Plus, something like that. So Bambi the Reckoning, that's a part of the Poonaverse universe.
Bambi the Reckoning.
The Punani Don
crazy.
universe.
Yeah,
what?
so okay, Bambi the Reckoning. This is a good example of how you can keep a story very simple and it can be a very enjoyable experience. The humans, they killed Bambi's mom, they put chemicals in his environment, they took something from him, and now he's just going around killing everybody.
What?
Does it look like animatronic or is it CGI?
CGI. But it looks good for the most part. So that was going to be one of my nitpicks. Certain points of the movie, Bambi looks a little crazy, but it's less than a lot. It's just like maybe once or twice, but for the most part, I think they did a good job on him.
I think that would have been dope if he would have been like a hokey dokey, stiff ass fur doll or some shit. That would have been heat like a Chucky doll or something.
Right? So I want to highlight the gore and violence in the movie. It's very satisfying. Like normally when you think about a deer, you just think about like a pussy animal, but Bambi in this movie just had me looking at deers kind of different. Like deers can really fuck you up if they really had that heat in them.
You feel like you're gonna start aiming for him on purpose when you ride at night?
Oh my god.
Hell no, I'm going the other way. If you watch this movie, hitting deers ain't always a good idea.
Okay.
But yeah, they show like it's a good example of showing you not telling. They show you that Bambi can really fuck you up in this movie.
Okay.
Like I said, you will look at deers differently after this.
So is he like? I don't want to spoil it. Get to spoiler territory. Is he like kind of like supernatural or
So
he just
light
smart
spoiler.
or something?
Light spoiler, they put chemicals in the environment and some of the
Oh, okay.
animals kind of mutated. So they got bigger, they got more violent.
Can they talk?
None of them showed
okay.
any ability to talk.
He just about
Like,
to he just about to kill shit.
Yeah.
He can't talk. He just also I'm clapping
Yeah,
niggas for an hour and a
motherfuckers to
half.
death,
Eat,
like-
eat.
Facts. And then like Larry, there are rabbits in the movie. They've
Oh,
made the
hell.
rabbits like mutants. Very great scene where a
Mm.
dude got eaten alive by the rabbits. Whole little army.
Rabbits to do that to you. If you little
Let's
enough.
see.
at
What
that
didn't
age.
work in this movie for me, the only thing that did not work, and this is like a 45-second spoiler. If anybody don't want to hear it, just lower your volume for 45 seconds.
I'm telling
Okay.
you, anybody watching that?
Bruh, this movie is fire. Okay. So out the whole movie, Bambi is just fucking everybody up. They get to the end. He gets what he's looking for back. One of the villains that you thought was dead popped back shooting with a pistol, and this motherfucker Bambi fall over like, ah shit, he got me. Damn, I'm dying. Like it's over with. I'm just like, what?
He looking at the camera saying this, or he just kind of whimpering.
It was just kind of like he limped over. He's like, ah shit, like he was dying. He was like, oh shit. I'm just like, wait a minute.
Mhm.
They spent this whole movie shooting at you and shit. Nothing did any damage. This motherfucker cap you on the side with a pistol, and you like, I'm going to see Jesus today.
Mhm. Well, it
I
could
was
be like Nate. It could be like Uncharted. It's like he had luck, so he never really got shot.
Facts.
Yeah, when they say like over 1,000 movies come out per year, they're talking about these movies right here.
So I say this: if you're a horror fan, I recommend you check this movie out. It's definitely worth the watch. And my rating for this would be I gave it a B.
Wow.
Hell no, bro.
Nice.
Hell
You
no.
gave it a B.
It,
I'm
hold on,
gonna go-
it got an F and this got a B.
It
Bruh.
might be nice.
Alex, if you watch it and you watch Bambi, you're gonna come out thinking Bambi is like pure cinema. Like,
So were you a victim of the moment? Was this actually a B-rated movie?
yeah, for me, because here's the thing: like last year, Blood and Honey 2, I think I gave that an A. This movie was good, but I don't think it hit that kind of levels.
In Mafia Quad defense, if it's as good as Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, then I can see it being a B because Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare was fire.
Stop it, bro. Stop
I
it.
swear to God,
Me
that
too.
movie was fire.
I was
Niggas
about to
sick.
start that movie before the podcast. I seen the trailer. Like,
Watch,
here's the
watch
thing.
it after the pod, Mafia Quad. That shit is fire.
Here's the thing, BT. They slipping because, okay, most of everybody probably saw the first Pooh movie and was like, we'll never watch this kind of shit again.
That shit
They
was
fail to
terrible.
see that when they come out with Blood and Honey 2, Peter Pan and Bambi, they really up their game on these movies.
Now, I swear to God, Peter Pan, like I thought it was gonna be some funny, campy type shit. No, that's like a serious slasher movie, and that shit is genuinely fire. The opening alone, after the opening, I was like, oh shit. Like I was watching it expecting it to be bad, and I was gonna laugh. But after I saw the opening, I said, hold up, let me sit up. Is this about to be fire? Because that opening was tough. That opening, I was like, oh shit, this is like legit. That's a legitimately good opening. I
Bro, that's
expected
how
to
it
go
was
in and
with
laugh,
Bambi.
and I was shocked at how good the opening was. And by the time they introduced us to Tinkerbell, I was like, nah, this movie's fire. This movie's insane. So if it's anywhere close to Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, which it came out earlier this year, and I gave it 8 out of 10, then I can see why Mafia Quad would give Bambi a B. I haven't seen Bambi, so I can't say he's right or wrong. But I could say that Peter Pan was made by the same people, and Peter Pan was fire.
BT, you gonna like this movie. I guarantee you that much.
I'm
I
gonna
need to
watch
see
it.
it.
I'm gonna watch it.
Nah, bruh. Nah, you a sick ass nigga, man. There's no way. This.
All right, so here's the last one. This is the last non-main movie review.
Wait. No, I gotta put this on the screen because I know you fucking lying, Mafia. I know you fucking lying, nigga.
Bruh, this movie is fire.
Yeah, I want to see what Bambi looked like.
It's Bambi. Throw the trailer up there. Not Mafia, but
What the fuck is that?
Hey
What the fuck is that? Nah, hell
man,
no,
Bro,
bro.
that's the
Hell no.
poster. That's
1,000
not
movies
how
a
he
year.
looks in the movie. Well, he looks similar, but that's not the exact image. That's just the poster. Don't do that.
Alex, I know you see this shit, bro.
Is it... Mafia saw that poster said fire when I saw that shit with a straight face.
I
You saw
mean,
by
that
yourself
poster
or
is
you went with
fire now. Let's
somebody?
be realistic now. That
Bambi the
poster is fire.
Reckoning.
Hell no, y'all some sick ass niggas, man. We gonna have
Yeah,
a
you're
movie
sick.
night one day, and if that and that Peter Pan is ass, bro,
Saint, I'm telling you, watch Peter Pan. That was the dude who plays Peter Pan was a phenomenal. He played that part phenomenal. Like he was a legitimately menacing villain.
So this
I'm
is what I'm
telling you, he was
saying.
fucking menacing. He was really legitimately. They didn't play it no fucking haha. Hey, this is a kids thing that we flip. They played it very seriously and it worked.
I feel
Here's
like
what
y'all.
we gonna
I
do
feel like
in
I still need to see that
October.
Ice Cube movie.
In October, we're gonna binge all these movies. We're gonna start out with Blood and Honey 2, Peter Pan, Bambi, and I think there's one more movie coming out. That's
Oh,
for October.
I would be down for doing that. I'd be down for doing 31 days of horror movies. The movie guys, that'd be lit.
Facts.
Oh, that would be fire.
funny.
You know I'm down for that.
That would be dope.
Screamboat was
Eugene
trash.
got a
Eugene.
question for you, Mafia.
Screamboat was terrible.
What's that?
How does it compare to Screamboat?
I haven't seen Screamboat.
Screamboat was bad, yo. Screamboat was legitimately terrible. One of my worst movies of the year. That was terrible. No, this is I haven't seen Bambi, but Peter Pan was way better than Screamboat. Mafia, don't watch Screamboat. Trust me, that shit is bad.
All right, I trust you. So, Saint, you ready for this last side movie review?
Yeah, go ahead, Mafia.
Last one. She Rides Shotgun. A-.
Oh, okay. I did see this.
This is an A- movie. I really like this movie. So, say this. This is a good father and daughter movie with tragedy, redemption, growth of a bond. If you like that kind of stuff, I want to give a shout out to, well, not a shout, but I just want to highlight the daughter in this movie. She really went all in with portraying her character, and I think she's only like 10 years old. For example, basically her father come gets her, and it's just like she doesn't trust him because this motherfucker's supposed to be in jail. He's out. Her mother doesn't come pick her up. This motherfucker has stolen a car. And, you know, she's a little bit suspicious of him. And as it goes, they get to the hotel. He's like teaching her how to fight and shit. And then she sees on the news that her mother was murdered. So she was just like, okay, when her dad dipped off and fell asleep, she's going into the little hotel phone calling the police. And in that moment, she's kind of torn because she's starting to trust her father, but now she just got information that he allegedly killed her.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking to the detective and she's just like crying and just like, detective's like, okay, tell me where you at. And she's just like, we need help, but she doesn't want to tell them because she doesn't know what they're gonna do to her dad. And it's really like it's a strong moment. So that really stood out. This is like she did a good job with her part.
I was about to say, was it well acted?
It was well acted, like
Believable.
very believable.
Gotcha.
The chemistry between her and her daughter's believable. That by the end of the movie, like I really feel like that was his actual daughter. Like that's how well they work together.
At any point, did you scream no while you was watching the movie?
There was one point at the end where I was tempted because it's like, hold on. Oh shit, they fight. Oh, sorry about that. They're fighting outside.
Damn.
Alrighty then.
Who winning?
I'm not trying to look. I don't want to get shot for being nosy.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so
Shotgun.
there was a point going back to the chemistry between the father and daughter. Just like there's a point where he's defending them and she sees him whooping somebody's ass and she's kind of getting into the violence, which leads to a point in the movie where she almost killed somebody. And he's just like, hey, look, that's not your place. That's not your purpose. I am the violent one. I'm here to be violent so you never have to be. I'm here to fight to protect us. This ain't the kind of life I want. I don't ever want to see you do this kind of thing again. This isn't the life. I want better for you. Mm-hmm. So I was really like a little strong moment of chemistry that really hit during the movie. Let's see what else. The only thing that really didn't work for me in this movie was the ending. I understand why the movie had to end the way it did. I just personally didn't like it because I felt like the characters they earned better through their growth throughout the movie and what they went through. They actually earned a better ending. But the movie will stick with you more because of the ending the director chose. And I understand it. I just didn't like it. I definitely recommend this for everyone to watch this at least once, especially if you're a criminal father that loves your daughter. Definitely check this movie
A
out.
criminal
Criminal
father.
father.
I caught that.
Because yeah, the father in the movie, he's just getting out of jail. So I mean, he is a criminal, and the whole plot's about his criminal past.
Random, but speaking of criminal fathers who love their daughters, y'all excited for that Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Battle After or One Battle After Another, whatever the fuck it's called.
I feel
I'm
like
super
I've seen
keen on
that trailer so many times before movies,
Too many times, bro.
and still don't know when it's coming out.
No, facts.
I still don't know when it's coming out. I feel like I've seen that going back to like almost last year. And it's the same trailer.
You know what? Leonardo movies, you know what effect that he had on me with that? I feel like I was watching Flowers of the Killer Moon trailers like 2 years before that shit came out.
No, I don't know how many times I've seen that damn trailer, but I've seen it multiple times before multiple movies, and I still got no clue when the fuck it's coming out.
It might mean that you just ain't really excited for it. I mean, he's one of my favorite actors, but he's one of those people where like he be having some movies that I don't give a fuck up. Like what was that one movie? Wasn't he in Don't Look Up on Netflix?
Yeah, Don't Look Up.
Yeah,
I thought
bro,
Don't Look Up was funny. I enjoyed that.
I could not. Me and the girl I had at the time, we watched like the first 20 minutes, just cut that bitch off. We was like, what the fuck is this?
Very dark, like sarcastic comedy.
I just remember, yeah. Anyway, my bad. I mean,
No, you did. That's it. I gave the movie an A-. This is probably going to be in my top 10 for the year. It might still be at theaters. I think it just came out last week, so I check it out. Like I said, especially if you have a daughter, if you're a criminal father, it'll really hit home for you.
Fire. Okay.
I'll make sure to recommend any of the criminals I know.
Oh shit, I'm trying to think. What criminals we know got kids?
BG.
Most of them.
Oh shit.
E-Rock's illegal, so that's
Yo.
His whole existence.
BG don't have a daughter though, Alex.
Oh. Well, this son might be gay. You never know.
What?
Anyway,
What?
Kidding.
It's crazy.
But yeah, it should be good. So what were we talking about? Together? We in with the shits now? All right, let's go.
Yeah, it was running, man. Who all saw it together?
Nah, hold up. We really gonna skip War of the Worlds?
Oh shit.
Oh, I want to
see
see
the best
it.
movie of the year.
I want to see it.
All right, so I won't spoil it for you, Alex, because this is a must see.
I heard that you wait, hold on. Are you joking? Because I thought you was messing with saying, but even in the Telegram, you've been recommending and saying you really love this movie. So is it an act or are you for real?
Bro, they've been saying he's been fucking
allow me
with
to
us.
review the movie, brother.
Okay, there's no way that you for real.
I'll say Ice Cube in the role of a lifetime. Ice Cube plays Ice Cube. You know when they talk about Oscar bait?
Oh, he was
Oscar bait type of movies that he purposely goes for. He purposely pulls at the heartstrings, tries to elicit every single emotion about you throughout the duration of this film. I will say, first and foremost, the concept. Wow. What a beautiful take. What a beautiful spin on the concept that is War of the Worlds. The Tom Cruise, I forgot the Tom Cruise movie existed. It was such a unique and creative thing to take the whole movie and then show it to you from the perspective of the computer screen. Unbelievable. I would have never thought.
Spielberg?
I would have never thought to tell the movie this way. I will say, Ice Cube, a tour de force. A tour de force was Ice Cube in this movie. A powerhouse. A powerhouse. He made me laugh. He made me cry. He made me stand up out of my couch and cheer for joy. Unbelievable performance from Ice Cube. Unbelievable. Really? One of one. The whoever wrote the script for this movie, bravo. Absolutely.
So you actually really like this shit?
Absolutely. Let me finish. Absolutely incredible writing. Oh, I forgot to bring up Eva Longoria. If she's not up for supporting actress of the year, I'm never watching the Oscars again. Absolutely. The way her and Ice Cube like took you through these emotions, like to do all this from your computer screen. Mind you, they filmed this during COVID, so everybody was home. to be able to pull, she must have pulled them emotions from a real place because I felt her. And when I thought, there's a scene in this movie in which I thought she was dead. And when I tell you, boy, I was hurt.
Wait, no spoilers, because I'm gonna watch this.
I'm not gonna spoil nothing.
Nigga,
His son in the movie, incredible. And the chemistry they had, I truly believe that was O'Shea Jackson Jr. Matter of fact, he's the new O'Shea Jackson Jr. That other nigga who be on Twitter talk about wrestling and shit, that nigga, fuck that nigga. This is the real O'Shea Jr.
I saw a clip of him running from the aliens, and he's like, "Son, go left," and he kept looking at the camera doing duck face lips like randomly. He was running. He'd be like, "I was like,
I've never seen a more accurate depiction of somebody running in my life.
From aliens.
I've never seen running captured to that level on a film before. Never in my life.
Better than Tom Cruise, huh?
Better than Tom who? Tom who? Listen. And then Agent Coulson. This I forgot to tell y'all. This takes place in the MCU. This is an MCU movie. Agent Coulson. I was thinking Coulson was still dead.
No fucking way.
Shield is in this movie. Agent Coulson is in this movie, and I completely forgot. Because fucking the invasion movie, Secret Invasion was show was so bad. I completely forgot about Shield and forgot about Coulson. Coulson is back, and I'm not gonna give out the reveal, but boy, what a reveal it was. The scrolls. I'm not gonna tell you about the scrolls, but the scrolls may have something to do with it. So I'm gonna say about Agent Coulson in this movie. And then the aliens were terrifying. The CGI, incredible, first and foremost. Incredible CGI. The aliens were terrifying in this movie, and their goal, that was such a real thing. If aliens ever came, I feel like that's exactly what they would do. Niggas need my address. Niggas want to know my social security number and all that shit. The aliens would come down here and try to get my visa number. That's what they would do. So the fact that they tackled the alien invasion in that respect and in that light was something that was extremely terrifying, extremely real. All in all, this movie is riveting. Oh, the sequence with the Amazon driver, with the drone, with the US. Oh my God,
BT.
I was on the edge of my seat during that sequence, and I gained a new respect for Amazon delivery drivers all over the world. What he had to go through to get that USB drive to Ice Cube was something that was, I was on the edge of one of the best sequences of the year.
Okay,
all
question.
in all, I have little to no 10 out of 10 cinema.
Question.
10 out of 10. I have War of the Worlds, incredible movie. If you Ice Cube deserves to be rewarded, Eva Longoria deserves to be rewarded. Screenplay, I know they be giving out awards for screenplay. Somebody needs an award for this. They need an award for the special effects. I haven't seen effects like this. They talk about the cinematography. Fuck out of here. All these other movies. This movie is the one. If you can see one movie this year, I know seeing movies ain't cheap. Streaming, you got to get your streaming service. You got to subscribe to Amazon Prime. If you only got enough money to see one movie this year, make sure it's War of the Worlds. 10 out of 10. Cinema.
Is this the cheapest movie made this year? Because I feel like everything I've seen is him in front of a computer or somebody running with a green screen behind. This might be the most cost. They
maximized that budget. I don't know how they did it, but they
$3
those dollars. 10 out of 10. Cinema. If there's one movie you could see this year, you go see War of the Worlds. Incredible movie.
Nigga, if you're being held by gunpoint right now, brother, please type something in the private chat. Something. Blink. Something, bro.
The only thing I'm holding is my chest because even talking about this movie gets the heart going. Oh my God, what a film. What a film. Everybody go see War of the Worlds. Incredible. Cinema, the epitome with a capital C.
Fire. Well, you convinced me. I'm gonna watch that bitch tomorrow, probably.
Alex, you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll cheer. You'll want to run it back as soon as it's done. Brother, trust me. This is the experience of a lifetime.
Don't listen to this nigga. I don't know what trolling sauce he's on right now, brother, but it's got to stop now.
I just woke up from a nap, brother. I'm rejuvenated. And the first thing I thought of was I should watch War of the Worlds. Oh, I can't. There's a podcast. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna talk about War of the Worlds. Anybody I've been meeting, I've been telling them go watch War of the Worlds.
I'm throwing 3 popcorn buckets at your head, bro. This movie is straight garbage.
If you don't know cinema, just say that. If you don't know film, just say that.
No, brother, no, we're not doing this. This movie is ass. Turn that shit off within 10 minutes, bro. This is the worst movie I've seen. Not only this year, probably of 2020s, bro. When I
Damn.
tell you the CGI
Of the
is on some
decade?
PS2 cutscenes, bro.
Don't do that. The CGI was phenomenal.
Stop it, bro.
the-
Stop.
The
This shit is
the
ass,
people
bro.
they put in hard work to make this movie, man. Very hard work to make this movie and put in a lot of effort into that CGI. Don't disrespect them people's hard work like that.
Hey,
Incredible
Audible,
film.
you peep it, bro. You peep
I ain't
it.
gonna
You trying to
lie.
get me.
That CGI in them trailers, nigga, the CGI was moving at 30 frames a second. Like, you go, that shit.
It seemed like Ice Cube got that script that day.
If you don't support black,
just
say that. They say that. Say if you don't support black people, just say
Bro,
that.
Saint,
No, bro.
you know one of the scenes I saw in that on Twitter, bro. He was looking like this. He was like, "No, go the other way. No!" Like,
Alex,
he just
that scene was heart wrenching.
Bro, that shit.
was
That
heart-wrenching.
alone makes me want to see that movie. He said, "No!" And then
Alex,
bro,
I was in my
there's
living room
a
doing the
scene,
same
bro.
thing.
There's a scene. The nigga was running through the hallway. I'm like, nah, that wasn't even Ice Cube.
it was a different stunt double.
It was a stunt double, bro. That shit was terrible.
No, nigga, we need to make a movie.
Like, I'm not gonna spoil the scene because you gonna watch that mid, but the
Mid,
it's like straight up Amazon product placement, bro. Like I'm talking about, they didn't pull up the Amazon app and everything, bro. Like it's
and this is only available on Amazon Prime.
on Prime Video.
That's why they got the Amazon truck.
I'm starting a petition to get this movie in theaters for at least one weekend only because this needs to be seen on the big screen.
You know what? Funny enough, if this is so bad, it might make people go see it just to laugh at it. Like,
I think that's what they've been doing, bro. Like I feel like they knew. Like I think the actors thought this movie was never gonna come out. Amazon was like, "Hey, we know this is ass. We filmed this in COVID."
Oh, that's when they filmed this?
Yeah,
it's clear as day.
Wow, why are they randomly putting that out now, though?
There was a bidding war for the rights of the film. There was a bidding war for the streaming rights of the film, and it took years, people going back and forth for years. Jordan Peele, matter of fact, he fired his team because they didn't get the rights.
No, you're getting us. No,
that's War of the Worlds.
Not for this movie. No.
You know what that W stands for on the screen right there? It stands for War of the Worlds.
Stop.
Wow. So they actually had a bidding war for this dog shit.
No, bro, no.
It was Netflix. It was Prime. It was the Joe Budden Network. It was Hulu.
Bro, funny enough, if Joe Budden put this shit on Patreon only, this shit would do fucking numbers to see how bad this shit is, or good.
Oh my god,
they should do that. That I mean, probably in time somewhere, but that might be dope to just give like terrible movies that it's like hurts to watch, put them on Patreon or some shit.
Oh god,
we could put Mac Attack on there.
Oh, fire!
The fact that Mac Attack might be a better movie than this is crazy.
It's Mac Attack, and listen, I was a part of Mac Attack. I was there for that. I was in one of the lead roles in Mac Attack. War of the Worlds is War of the Worlds. There's going to be some discussions to be had at the end of this year when we give our top 10 of the year list. There will be discussions to be had.
Better than Flight Risk.
It's got like this year, right, best movies of the year. You got Sinners and War of the Worlds, and then it's like a gap, and then you got like Warfare, Weapons, The Ugly Stepsister. Like it's on another level. It's anybody watching this, please, I implore
how
you,
much are them niggas paying, bro?
Flight Risk was so bad, bro. Oh my god. Y'all need a pilot.
Hell no.
Thank you for that, BT.
But yeah, man, I just felt like that's a movie that we needed to talk about because I feel when award season comes around, that movie's gonna be the topic of discussion, and us being the movie guys, we gotta be ahead of it.
Topic of the Razzies, nigga. That shit is ass. Oh,
I'm telling you, War of the Worlds, Alex, do yourself a favor.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I think I'm signed in on my phone.
Stop, bro. Stop. Please don't do it. Oh man. How many of y'all saw it together?
Wait,
I did.
Me and Alex. Don't you got one?
I seen it.
Said that one more time, Mafia?
I said, don't you have one? What's that comedy movie? That Liam Neeson movie?
Oh, Panty Dropper.
We can wait.
Oh, the Naked Gun.
We can wait on that. I
told you to skip it, Saint.
I wasn't skipping that, and I bought the 4K, but we're not gonna talk about that right now.
What?
Listen, Alex, you saw it together. Larry, did you watch it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Tarek, did you watch together?
No, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
BT, did you watch it? You the horror guy.
Absolutely.
What did
Oh,
y'all
you saw
think,
it?
man? What y'all think?
I just got off a review, so I got to come down from the high that is War of the Worlds. I'm still a little bit amped from just talking about the movie of the year. So I'll let one of y'all go first.
I'll tackle it real quick because Alex, he'll give a more in-depth review.
Fire. Go ahead, Mafia.
So okay, the only thing I can highlight there's only one thing I can highlight about this movie. Just one thing. I thought the relationship dynamic between the couple was well executed. That's it. But didn't work for me. The story wasn't interesting. The horror in the movie wasn't scary or well executed. The cult that they were trying to establish was poorly executed. So I can't even say it's like, oh wow, I'm really interested in what's going on. They botched that. I wouldn't recommend watching this movie in theaters. You should only watch this movie if you're having relationship problems.
Oh, really?
I give this movie a D-. You can take it from here, Alex.
Yo, this nigga gave. What was the movie you just gave a B+ like 20 minutes ago?
A B? Bambi?
Bambi, The Reckoning.
See, and I was just saying this earlier today. I was like, it's getting hard for me to even rate movies nowadays because I just be on some. Sometimes I just want to be on some bullshit. But yeah, man. Together was I think Dave Franco.
Yep.
Is that one of the Franco brothers?
Yes.
This is the first time I've seen him in a movie in years. I can't even remember the last movie he was in that I saw. But he was a joy to watch on screen. He actually has another movie coming out later this year. It's more like a sappy relationship type movie anyway. It was actually nice to see him on screen. I'm used to James, where it's like very dramatic and very like, with his Seth Rogen shit. Comedic guy, but it was nice to see Dave kind of, although this had comedic elements, it was nice to kind of see him try to seriously take on a role where he's like, I'm freaked the fuck out. I don't know what's going on. The reviewers definitely overhyped their performance. Like, reviewers are like, yo, they fucking sold it. Their acting job was amazing. It was good. It was cool, but it wasn't like this fucking like Leo or it was cool. It was serviceable. So the acting was cool. Him and the girl had good chemistry, I believe. Without spoiling the plot of it, I think this movie just needed. I think the plot was only there to serve as a reason to show body horror. In the substance, the plot itself, the body horror came as an accessory to the plot. The overarching plot was you want to be a better you. And so they said, okay, how can we make a movie where the lifestyle of Hollywood makes you want to relive the years of your youth and stay famous forever as long as you can? Okay, we're going to do that by showing grotesque body horror stuff. This movie felt like it put the body CGI shit over the story because it felt shoehorned in. It was an act of it was a cult of one person. Shit, I see I'm spoiling it. Well, the movie, it finds reason, but it doesn't feel like it's worth an entire movie to do so. This felt like a film festival short film. I can't say it without it sounding bad. This isn't worth going to the theaters for, but I do think it's an entertaining watch. I gave it a 7.9 simply off the fact that I did enjoy the dynamic between Dave Franco and his girl. And when it actually got into the together scenes, it was dope. It was cool, but it was just very predictable. The movie itself was predictable. Like the first 10 minutes, first 20 minutes, I saw something and I whispered to my friend, I said, I think this, and that. Lo and behold, everything I said came into the movie. I was literally spot on. And some people can turn their brain off when they see movies and they don't spoil it for themselves. But once you see so much shit, bro, you kind of just see one or two things and you just kind of know where this is going. 6.9 out of 10. This will be dope to stream it at the crib with some people. It's uncomfy. There are a couple scenes that made me go, So
which one was it, Alice? Was it the hallway?
No, it was the
buzzsaw.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all. Was Dave Franco's performance as good as I think the last movie I saw him in was Love Lies Bleeding? Or
I didn't see that.
Love Lies
I
Bleeding
agree.
is a really good movie.
you know what? He did a wacky role in the studio on Apple TV. Was he at least like as entertaining as those last two projects?
See, and I didn't see that one.
Damn.
He plays a very, I didn't see the studio, but Love Lies Bleeding is a very different role. It's a very different role, so it's hard to compare.
Gotcha.
But I will say Dave Franco I thought was very good in this movie. Him and Alison Brie were both good. And Mafia Quad, even as somebody who didn't like the movie, he talked about their chemistry and relationship dynamic. Alex touched on it as well. It makes sense because they're married in real life. And
Oh, they
I
are?
thought they translated.
I didn't know
I thought
that.
they
Yeah,
translated
yeah,
on
yeah.
screen, and that's why their relationship works so well.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they're married in real life. But I
Wow.
guess I'll go in here. Yeah, I'm about a 7.5 for me. I had fun with the movie. Like Alex said, it was very predictable. There's one scene in particular that as soon as I won't say what they did. Well, they go to somebody's house, and as soon as she goes to the house and she rings the bell, I was like, okay, that lets me know what I need to know or whatever. So it was very predictable in that respect. I thought the whole themes around codependency within relationships, I enjoyed that aspect. While the story wasn't the greatest, I appreciated the underlying themes. One thing I thought was pretty funny is kind of how they reversed the gender roles. They established it right from the fucking beginning too. Like, this isn't a spoiler because it's like in the first scene of the movie, but she gets down on one knee and proposes to him. She's the one working, paying all the bills. He ain't got no job. He's at home doing his little art shit, playing his music and all that type of stuff, holding down the household. So they kind of flip that within the movie. But yeah, the whole movie is basically about codependency within relationships and how far that can really end up going. But all in all, it wasn't very scary. There was some moments that were just like disgusting to watch. The body horror shit. But there was a character I didn't like, the neighbor, the coworker who she worked with. Didn't like his character. I didn't really like the ending as well. That last shot of the movie was just weird to me. And y'all, Mafia and Alex, you know what I'm talking about. That last
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, it was awkwardly. It felt like it was supposed to be like this big reveal, and it was kind of like
And it just
it felt flat. It felt flat. Yeah.
I think
No.
part of it was the CGI in that moment, because it was obviously very clearly CGI, but it was just weird. Like, all in all, there were some good things I like about the movie. So I wouldn't say it's a bad movie. It's definitely worth a home watch if you can catch it on streaming. I would definitely watch it. It's a good little Saturday, Sunday watch. You ain't got nothing else to do, throw it on. And I think you'll take some things there's some things you'll be able to take away and enjoy from it. And then anybody who's been in a relationship, a rocky relationship.
Hey, too soon, bro. Too soon, bro. Next topic, bro. This is the next topic, bro.
Yeah.
But wait. I gotta say one more thing on this. So we real deal watch the husband and wife have sex with each other on scene.
Yeah, they real husband and wife in real life.
So they had
Okay.
real sex.
Wait,
Well, I don't know
Yeah,
if they had
some
real
sex
sex in the
scene.
movie, but
I don't remember a
Okay.
sex scene.
Remember up in the bathroom at the school?
yeah.
Oh, was this? So that was his real dick? All right, never mind. We can next topic.
It's funny. It's funny.
That was a sick scene, by the way. That was a sick
Yeah,
scene.
I'm like, why is this shit so laffy taffy?
Oh wait, that's what I was telling Saint before the podcast started. I never cringed before the sex scene like that.
Nah, that was a sick
A
scene.
recent time.
That shit reminded me
For
of the
multiple
SpongeBob
reasons,
episode
it
where
was
they had to rip the fur off of Sandy.
It was the location where they were at when it happened, the whole dynamic of that. But
Mhm.
yeah,
So do you think it really happened though? Do you think they said, "Look, we actors, we got this"?
Yeah,
probably shit. If I was doing,
I'm about to put my cock into my wife, nigga. Yeah, I'm doing it too. I'm putting this Jimmy Dean in her kosher.
See, that's
If it ain't my
interesting.
wife,
I
I'm
didn't-
trying to fuck for real.
I didn't
Yeah,
know they
we're
were
making a
married.
movie. Let's make this as believable as possible. That's why War of the Worlds was so well done,
Oh
because
my
War of the
God.
Worlds.
Yo, BT, imagine niggas saying cut it.
You method acting right now. I know method acting when I see it.
Hey, Larry, I cannot confirm nor deny. All I can say is go see War of the
Oh
Worlds.
man.
I know. Yeah, you doing a great job too.
Do. But yeah, 6.9 out of 10.
Yeah, 7.5 for me.
I thought
Hey,
that's
Mafia,
I
what's
thought
your
that was
score?
interesting though.
I
Oh, my
gave it
bad.
D minus.
D minus. Cool. All right then.
Larry, you seen it?
No, I haven't seen
Oh.
it. But finding out that they're actually his husband and wife, it's that's just something they do. That little group of filmmakers like Paul Rudd, Seth Rogen and them, they like to have like co-star films with real husband and wives, because they did that with Paul Rudd and old girl from fucking 40-year-old version, the drunk girl who threw up on old boy. In that
Yeah,
movie,
yeah.
but in This Is 40, Paul Rudd and her are actually married at that time. I don't know if they're still married today, but at the time they made that movie, they were married in real life.
Fire. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
seeing the trends.
So I think I'm the only one that saw Naked Gun, right?
Correct.
Listen, man. It's a good comedy movie. I think it's a step in the right direction. I will say it is slightly overhyped, as people were making it in the rating at, like, what was it, like 96 or something. It was something high. It's not no 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 movie, but it's definitely hilarious, and it's got some layers to its jokes. There's an insane cameo where I was in fucking tears. Like, my theater was dying laughing at the shit. Overall, like, the cast was good too, and I think everybody had a chance to crack some jokes, and nothing felt like forced. Like, you know how
Did you
there's a
see the
lot of
original?
movies. Say it again.
Did you see the original?
Oh, I didn't go back and rewatch the original, which I need to do. It's been a hot minute since I even watched those films. But I feel like it did kept the spirit of it. You know what I mean? Like, everything overall, I think it was a good movie. If you like the originals, you should like this one. The only, like, gripes I really had with the movie was the generic plot and the antagonist. Because I won't say who it is, but when you see that dude on screen, bro, and in every movie that he's in, the dude's just a villain. It's in every damn movie. You know what? Fuck it, I'll say it. You watch The Crow. What was it? Wolverine Origins. Like, what's his name? Danny Houston. I think that's his name. He's a villain in every fucking movie, dog. Like, no matter what. I think he just loves playing that role. But yeah, I gave it like a 7 out of 10. I don't think it's one of the movies you gotta see in theaters. But if you just want to have like a date night, there's nothing else you're interested in, like like if you don't care about superhero films or horror, go check it out. I think it's a cool little decent movie. It's worth a matinee ticket, I'll say, or the Tuesday and Wednesday discounts at AMC.
Sound like the Fire Stick special to me.
Yeah, like, I don't think it's worth a full a high rental or a full price. You know what I mean? It's just one of those cool popcorn comedy flips. I think it's a step in the right direction. So if you want to support movies and have like more comedies, go check it out. But if it's not your forte, just wait to streaming.
I was just talking about Allison Brie and Dave Franco being in a relationship for real. So is Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson now, apparently.
Yeah, I don't.
Very weird to me.
The chemistry was good, but it wasn't like one of those films where, like, well, okay, I'll say there is like a montage, and bro, it's a fucking joke that, like, gets set. Like, it's just little things you think, it's nothing, and then it turns into something completely different. Like, it dead ass was a different film for one bit that they did. I won't say. Well, I'll just say there's a snowman involved. I'm just leave it at that. Yeah, cool little comedy film.
Okay. We'll not be watching this. Question: how many times did they use CGI instead of him? Because he old as fuck.
I wouldn't say to use CGI for him per se, because the stuff he was doing, it was this crazy shit he was doing. Like, he took like a nigga's arms off. There for sure was a stunt double where he did some crazy shit with some guns, like some John Wick shit.
Because William Dafoe had CGI when they was going at breaking through the floors as Green Goblin. They had Harrison Ford, the CGI riding that fucking horse in the Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I can't say it wasn't as crazy like that. There's when it gets to the third act, because you know it's got to be a epic little act, or whatever. This for sure was like a stunt double, like without a doubt. But yeah, cool little film. We were supposed to have Red Bussy to come back on for Freakier Friday, but I'm gonna save y'all the time because that nigga's getting docked. You feel me?
Fire.
Listen, my sources said straight to Disney Plus. Leave that shit alone. Yeah, I'm just leave it at that. But we can jump into, I guess, the main event, man.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, Weapons finally out. What's everybody feeling, man? Y'all fuck with the movie.
Let Tyrek go first because he ain't spoken yet.
Yeah, go ahead, King.
Wonton gonna be mad. We ain't give no synopsis for none of these shit. We just got let's get this shit the fuck out the way and get the fuck out of here, yo.
Listen, we ain't aiming for that. You feel me?
All right, so I think this movie was like the first trailer I saw for it was maybe a couple weeks ago when I watched Fantastic Four. So I had no idea this movie was even coming out, and I was like, all right, Julia Gardner, she's in this movie, and she's been in a lot of shit recently. So she's, I mean, her Shia LaBeouf a couple weeks ago, and her in this movie. I mean, she been on a good run. But yeah, this movie was excellent. This, I think, in my opinion, dethroned Sinners for me. And I'm just giving my score right now. I gave this a 10 out of 10.
Whoa!
Yeah,
dethroned Sinners.
Yeah,
the delayed Saint special from Tyrek.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
out the 10.
10 out of 10.
Gate.
Okay.
So this is a horror movie. But it does it in a very I think in a very unique way.
Are you in a Chinese buffet, Tyrek?
No, what happened? What's wrong?
Somebody got some like koi fish pond 24/7
Yeah, that sounds like you had a
stream
massage
back,
parlor.
Oh, that might be that might be
you getting a happy ending,
my
bro.
fault. So it is a horror movie, but it's told from it's like a converging storyline where like you basically like you see like a not a person point of view, but you see a point of view of how like this like each chapter, but it's a different character in the movie.
Tarantino type shit.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. That's how it was, and I don't think a horror movie has done that before. So I think this is a first for the genre. I haven't seen a horror
Barbarian.
movie. Was it?
Barbarian.
He's talking about perspective changes.
Yeah, it's just the perspective because the movie's broken up into like chapters, but each chapter is named after a certain character in the movie, and they all converge on top of each other. I'm not gonna lie, people were like the last 45 minutes of the movie. It's funny because there's nothing to joke about in the movie, but there were some hilarious parts where people were laughing in the movie, especially like towards the end with Josh Brolin.
Let's not spoil.
We're gonna have a spoiler cast.
We gonna have a spoiler section.
Yeah,
don't go too crazy.
But I felt like the twist was well worth the wait. The people said the ending. I heard that people said the ending may have been anticlimactic, but I feel like this ending is like I think a lot of people have been saying it's long legs that like stuck the landing, and this is exactly like long legs, but it's like they kind of finished the movie off in a very satisfying way.
Much better than long legs.
Yeah, like I like to be honest, I was trying to guess what was going to go on because usually a lot of horror movies you could predict what's going on. I didn't really catch what's going on until the people in the movie kind of found out what the fuck was happening. So and they make it seem very obvious what's going on, but it's just you don't put two and two together until you actually see I think midway through the movie, and they kind of because it's told by different perspectives and they kind of overlap. There's a lot of context clues given throughout the film, but it's hard for you to put it together until you actually see it come together. So it's not a film I think you can predict because a lot of these movies come out today. You see the first 20-25 minutes, you kind of see the MacGuffin, or you kind of see like the way they can defeat the villain, and you kind of put the movie together. I feel like this movie kind of like threw me in a loop. Like I literally did not know what the fuck was going on. So I did appreciate that.
Though, on top of that, do not look at the new promotional art that they put out. I figured out the plot because of that shit. Nigga, it kind of
Yeah, like I did not. I was trying to. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is actually going on in the movie? Could not guess, and the payoff for me was really cool. Um, they kind of, and then yeah, like the movie does a lot of foreshadowing, and you kind of see like there's an instance where someone's car gets painted, and you're like, well, wow, like that's a piece of why would the fuck would they use that word? And it kind of pays off towards the end.
Yeah.
So a lot of those little moments in the movie I really, really appreciated. But I thought the acting was on point. Like Julia Garner did an amazing fucking job. Like ever since Ozarks, where I think that's her first big breakthrough, she's been on an incredible run. Josh Brolin, I mean.
Hold on, did he
Tarek,
just
you
cut
went
out?
out.
I think his massage started.
Egg roll?
Or maybe it just finished. Hmm.
Mm.
He had to mute up to get the
$20 tip for that. You
$20?
know who?
Secret special?
Tarek, if you don't respond in 5 seconds, Saint's gonna bring Cassie in.
Oh, heck no. We want Tony Hawk.
every time I get that. Ooh. All right, I'll go while Tyrek going.
Yeah, go ahead, my man.
And like I said, we're not doing the spoiler talk yet. I want to give Weapons credit for making every character potentially unlikable. I feel like we had an argument about this in home base last night where I was saying, yo, all of them are a piece of shit. And everyone's like, but you don't understand. Like, wouldn't you, if you were in that point of view? And it's like, yeah, I get it. But every character had a flaw that would make you say you kind of deserving what you're getting right now. So I like that. It hasn't been a movie I've seen off the top of my head where all the characters in my mind was like, I mean, I could root for you, but I could also be like, you're stupid as fuck, you know? So the characters, I liked every character. There wasn't a single character that I thought was annoying or a waste of space. I liked every character that was on screen. That's impressive. Everyone did their job. There were some parts of this movie where I felt like we cheaped out for a quick scare when the suspense that led up to it, it wasn't a big payoff. Like there was a scene where somebody was chasing something in the dark, and the suspense that was leading up to it, it led to a joke rather than an actual scary moment. I'm gonna just say this. They woke up and said, "What the fuck?" Everyone in the theater laughed.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
that was one of the creepier parts of the movie, and I wanted it to be I wanted it to be a big scary payoff, not a jump scare, but just something that would make you go, "What the fuck?" But the creepiest part about that scene was the foreshadowing or the allegory or whatever. That was the creepiest part of the scene because as a viewer, we like, oh shit, it makes sense. Like now I'm starting to see the multi-layered threat that this movie has. And I agree with Tyrek. There's like two underlying plots. One is on the surface. There was a girl that saw this movie and said, I give it a 6 out of 10 because it was just this. I'm like, oh, then you didn't really understand the movie. If you walked away seeing the top layer of what the plot was, then you might see this as this was a weird shoehorn thing. It was just the lady doing this or whatever. It's like, no. That was the ribbon around the present of what the storyline actually was. Once you unravel that, then you really see what's inside the box. What's in the fucking box? But
you don't know about that.
One thing I did not like was
the script.
What I describe as the ribbon, that top layer of the plot. I really feel like they could have gone. There was a few scenes where I was like, can you explain that though?
The script, it's the writing.
Yeah, like it was some things about it where there's a reason why some people are going to walk away and say like, I don't understand. That was random as fuck. Why was this person there? What was the point of that? I could see if you didn't see the underplot. But even as somebody who understands both sides, I still wish it was a little bit more fleshed out. Like, where did that come from? Where did that start? Not saying you have to give me a whole history lesson or whatever the fuck. Yeah. But I did wish it was more than I'm waving at you in the woods. Like to me, I was like, whoa, like tell me why. Like why? You know what I mean?
So, yo, hold up. Did I drop off?
Yeah,
yeah, dropped off.
When I dropped off at? Do you remember the last thing I said?
We
Nah,
heard you moan and then you just dropped out. So
Fuck.
you were talking about just Convergence.
Damn, I was talking for like 5 minutes. Talking
Oh
until I
wait,
was in the fucking room.
I think I remember. So you were talking about like the different characters, how they were bringing that.
Okay, you can finish your review, Alex. I'll finish.
Oh, I was just wrapping up what you was getting at with the or actually let me ask you this. I can ask you this because I've been talking for a little bit. I was telling them how I got the main plot and then the subplot. And I feel like at some points those could be interwoven or switched at any point from the viewer's perspective. But I wish that that top layer with the orange hair, there were some parts where I wish they kind of delve a little bit deeper into it. Not saying that it was needed, but I do wish we got an answer as to where that came from. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
it
the
kind of
origin.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
understand that was just to pull you in. But without we haven't got the spoiler part, but the thing that was floating above that house, that's the real plot. You see what I'm saying? So I can't complain about it because that wasn't really the underlying story. That wasn't the underlying message. You know
Oh,
what I
you
mean?
mean with Josh Brolin, right?
Right. So
I was
know
wondering
that,
what the fuck was going on.
yeah. So I kind of, and whoever said don't watch the trailer, I don't know what they show, but the movie has little things that tell you immediately what this is about. And I don't even want to point them out for people that ain't seen the movie, but there's little shit with even in just titles and this and that where you kind of pick up on the fact that, oh, this is what this is talking about. But I thought this was a great movie, 8 out of 10. I'll give it a 8.9 out of
8.5.
I say I'm gonna give it a 9
8.5.
because if I'm saying 8 point, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 off the simple fact that this is a horror movie doing this. This is a horror movie doing this, and I have to give credit when with so many. Nigga, we just seen another trailer for The Conjuring, bro. Like with so many Conjurings, Insidiouses, the Nuns, like
Before the movie,
Annabelle.
they showed that bullshit.
bro.
Yeah.
Annabelle, fucking AI afraid, like we have so much bullshit that I have to appreciate when we get a weapons. We have to appreciate it, you know. So 9 out of 10 for me. And we can talk more about it during the spoiler part.
Yeah, let me just finish my shit. So I thought it was an interesting blend of genres where it was a horror movie and like a detective mystery movie at the same time. Because a lot of times horror movies try to do both and they don't do it well because either they don't stick the horror part or they don't stick the mystery part. And I felt this movie stuck both. And I thought the payoff, figure out what was supernaturally going on. Like I thought I did not predict that shit. Like there was obviously signs in the movie where like, oh, I get it now. But it took up to that part for me to actually like, I'm like, oh shit, that I like, damn, I like it was right in front of my face the whole time, but I couldn't predict it. Cause a lot of times in horror movies, you can predict what's going on. Like within the first 20 fucking minutes, you could see like the MacGuffin and everything, and then you kind of could like lay the whole movie out in your head. With this movie, I couldn't do that shit. Like it was like I was legitimately surprised with the twist, and it's been a while since I've been surprised. Even with Sinners, you kind of knew what was going on with the plot. This movie, I honestly had no clue what the fuck was going on. I was like, yo, I wonder how the fuck they're gonna pay this shit off. And I thought the payoff was absolutely fucking amazing. And my favorite actor in the whole film was actually Alex, the child actor. I thought he was the best actor in the whole fucking movie in terms of like his role and how kids are usually portrayed in horror movies. Usually they're not useful. Like this kid was like with the shit like the whole fucking movie. So he did a really good job. Like his acting was really, really convincing. I'm not sure if this is his first movie, but I do want to see him in future projects because he actually like nailed it. And I hate to say a child actor like because I don't want to diminish his role, but he like his performance was absolutely fucking phenomenal. Julia Gardner, of course, phenomenal performance. She's been on a good run the last few months. But yeah, the sound design was really nice. Some of the angles of the camera, like especially from the perspective, we'll get more in the spoiler part of the podcast, but I do like the way they shot some scenes. Some of the angles were like the choices they use kind of emphasize the moments. And then the jump scares were okay. The first two at the beginning of the movie or the first half, they were all right, like nothing special. But the climax of that movie, the last 45 minutes, of them kind of tying things together. I thought that shit was so excellent. Like it was for me, it was a euphoric experience. Like I literally was in theater like losing my fucking mind. And it's been a while since a movie like has done that for me. Like, I legit was like tuned in to 100% into the shit. Please go watch this movie. Like if you're not a big horror fan, but you like mystery, I think this movie got something for you. And if you're a big horror fan, you should definitely get the. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Get up and watch this fucking movie.
Red Pig said that we overhyped this movie.
He's fucking insane.
Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Look at him. Hold on.
I'm
fire,
straight
man.
out the movies, y'all.
You fresh
It's the
out?
Bussy Commissioner.
Oh
Look.
wow, look at him.
Look,
Look, he got the Ed, he got the Ed
Karan
Eddie stock on his head.
Me and Karan just left. He with his old lady though. Me and Karan and Jordan with a whole bunch of friends. Look at that beautiful AMC, y'all.
Yeah, you getting docked, brother.
Look, Double D, you don't know.
Hey,
what
I'm gonna
you're
give y'all
talking
fresh first impressions, man. That shit not no 10 out of 10. That Tyrek gave it.
Whoa, chill out.
That shit. Hey man, fresh impressions. That ending kind of fell flat for me. Not gonna lie. It's more like a comedy horror, man. My bad. What y'all talking about? I'm sorry to be interrupted. I'm about to go home.
Oh yeah, that shit was
Talking
fun.
about
There was some funny parts to that movie.
We're doing a review.
Y'all talking about the movie right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Get your shit off.
Oh my bad. My bad.
Adrian Peterson was in that movie.
Hold on. What? How I flip the camera in this hole? Let me see. Back camera. Hey man, look at that. Beautiful. Y'all AMC don't look like that. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Nigga, is that a dildo on your dashboard? What is that on the
Yeah,
right
like
side
what
of your-
the fuck?
What?
Oh,
Name is red.
my brother.
Yes.
Oh,
Are
that's
we
what
in the-
he uses
we in
to
the
get,
Patriot?
to get the kids to get in this car.
Yeah.
That's how you work it.
We in the
Shooting
Patriot.
the bag.
Okay.
Yeah,
You could tell
Jersey.
that-
Look,
you could tell that AMC was built in the 2000s.
look, yeah, look.
My
Shit
this
look
this
dirty.
jersey worth some money, by the way. Chinko Hills,
All
LaMelo
the
Ball jersey.
colors and
Wow.
Yeah.
I know your
Yeah.
car stink.
Stink.
Thank
You got a
you.
used jersey in the background.
You Jersey. Anyway.
Man, come on, give us a review. This nigga's
we
giving us
can-
a my ride. What the hell?
I didn't
I don't even know where you driving at right now, nigga.
I didn't get to gather my thoughts yet. God damn. Y'all talking about
curves and
right
shit.
now?
Well, go
You
go
want your
get
just tell us how you
impressions,
feel.
brother.
Just tell us,
Oh,
just tell us how you feel right now.
Okay, listen. First, raw impressions, right? I didn't get to gather my thoughts, write my review. The movie, 8 out of 10, man. Wasn't scary. It was funny. A lot of allegories here for Alex to pick through, you know, the 217 shit, the old lady.
Yes, sir.
No spoilers.
Yeah. I don't know why they put this in IMAX. It wasn't really shot in IMAX. Yeah. Oh, people was laughing throughout the movie too.
Facts.
Very interesting movie, by the way.
Not gonna lie,
Not
you
for-
look
for y'all
like
to
you look like
What
one of them
about it was
weapons right
overhyped?
now. Your eyes wide.
Yeah.
the
It
way
look like
you
a deer in a
looking,
headlight.
low
I'm
key.
sorry.
You might
Hey
be.
man, listen. This movie definitely not on level of Sinners. I don't know why y'all did that. Yeah.
Yeah,
8 out of 10.
they wrong for that red pill.
You still haven't told us how we overhyped it.
Overhyped it because it just simply wasn't that good. For me,
You're
the
bugging.
story is a slow burn, extremely slow burn, nigga. And
What are you talking about? It's literally, we just talked about it. It's a chapter based film. You have to
Yes.
go through each portion of the story to put the pieces together.
So wait, Red Pig, let me ask you a
It
quick
was
question.
cool. The crack, the cokehead shit. I mean, are we spoiling?
Whoa,
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Oh,
yet.
I'm sorry.
Calm down.
Yeah, I can't talk.
So Red Pig, did you like Barbarian?
Not for me.
Oh
But this
my
is
God.
better. This is better than Barbarian.
Yeah, you're the first one I've heard say that.
Oh,
I didn't like Barbarian either.
Whoa! I didn't know we had so many gay people on the fucking
I'm
pod.
like,
today.
I'm
I
like,
haven't
bro, what
seen
is
it,
this
but-
dumbass movie,
No.
bro? Like, bro, what is this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, this movie was
First
fire,
impressions.
dog.
You know the fucked me up. Y'all was overhyped. Y'all was like really saying this shit is amazing. This shit's all
This
that.
is a good film, man.
Bruh,
It's good. No.
Better
That's
than
an 8 out of
Sinners
10.
is
It's an 8 out of
crazy.
10. But it's better
Whoa,
than Sinners.
that's low.
One of the best movies of the year.
No, it's not better than Sinners.
I think it's better than
Sinners is
Sinners.
going to get a Best Picture nomination from the
And,
studio.
and
probably.
Wanta was like, hey man, I don't know. This might be better than Sinners. The nigga, are you fucking nuts?
Wonton said
This
that.
movie wasn't shot better than Sinners. Wasn't written better than Sinners.
Oh, I don't know about
Acted
that.
pretty
I don't know
good.
about the shots were pretty good.
Nah, I'm
No.
with Red Pig on
Sinners
this.
was a better.
Nah.
Sinners was
I'm
a
with
better
Red
This
Pig.
film.
movie, literally didn't do nothing better than Sinners. Nothing.
Hey, Red Peg, you saying all this? When we was in home base last night, I asked the question. I said, is it possible for me to give a movie an 8.5 to a 9 and still think it was overhyped? Because that's the
Yeah,
feeling I came away from it.
That's exactly
I was
how I
like, it's a
feel. Yep.
good movie, 8.5 to 9, but I came away thinking like, all right, y'all gassed it way too much.
Yeah.
I'm not saying y'all, I'm just talking about the general public
Hey,
in
man.
general. Not
But niggas,
specific.
but
I
when
thought they
Sinners
were
came
too.
out,
I
when
thought they were
Sinners came out,
gassing
y'all,
too.
yeah, they thought that we was gassing Sinners though.
Yeah, they
Nah.
did say that when we were
Well, yeah,
talking.
but Sinners actually like I don't know. Sinners,
Sinners
I feel like
delivered.
Sinners it was better written, better shot easily. Like, yeah, this movie good though. This good. If this is considered a horror, which is barely is like more like a horror comedy, I think this is the best horror movie of the year so far. Wait, Sinners a horror? No, it's like a
Yes.
thriller.
Yeah, it's a horror, and that's what I was
It's
about
a
to ask
mixture
you.
of genres.
Yeah, y'all
It,
know what's crazy? The two best horror movies this year aren't really like the traditional horror movies. Like
yeah,
Movie, yeah.
it's
Yeah,
taking these like it's taking
horror
these movies
elements
where they're
and
where they're using horror elements to tell a bigger story that's giving us the shit,
And
man.
that's
Yeah.
exactly why I'm a horror guy. I tell people all the time, horror is the most versatile
Um,
genre in cinema. There's so much different things, so many different stories you could tell, so many different themes that could be portrayed through horror. That's why
He
it's the
said you
best
said
genre.
big.
What?
no.
Well, I thought he said something else.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Who's next? Wait a minute.
My bad. I'm
who else
sorry
did
to interrupt
we-
you guys.
Go,
I'm sorry
go,
to pull this
go.
out.
We haven't heard from Larry yet. Let's let
Yeah,
Larry
what the
do
hell?
something.
Yeah, come on, Larry.
oh man,
Make
oh
Larry the big
shit.
screen. Make Larry the big
I
screen.
I don't know where to
Let's zoom in
start.
on that pretty face, man. Hold on.
Like
Just start from the top and work your way
all the
down.
10 out of 10s, man. It's just like I didn't understand it, and I'm about to get
Hold up.
into
Hey,
it.
can we acknowledge how pretty Larry is?
Yeah, I was
Thank
just
you,
about to
Man,
say
man,
this is
hold
a
on.
handsome nigga.
thank you.
Right.
iPhone
Yeah.
12
Yeah,
Pro,
don't get
glowing,
started
iPhone
brother.
12
now.
Pro camera, by the way.
He looked like Roy
Yeah.
Wood Jr.
I don't
Mm.
even know who that is, but
I
he
can
must
see
be
why
Cutie.
handsome.
Mocha I can
Gotta
see
be
why
a
Mocha
handsome
let you
man.
do what you did to her. Okay.
Okay.
Whoa,
All
what
right.
the fuck?
Weapons, guys. Weapons. Weapons. I feel like first off, I'm gonna say this. It's the script for me. It left a lot. The runtime and the script. It kind of told me what I needed to know about this movie, like why I'm not that high on it as all you other guys. It's a 2 hour movie, but it feels like a 3 hour movie, and the
Huh.
way it's structured
Yeah.
and the writing of the movie. The way it's structured and the writing of the movie, it's a 2 hour movie, but it really fucking drags in that first half. But then the last 40 minutes, it it picks up and it starts explaining things. But where it's 2 hours, I feel like a lot of shit got cut. Like a lot of exposition, a lot of like things that would have explained. Nah, it's only one time. Things would have explained like what was happening or why it was happening. Like Alex referred to like a scene in the woods, and he's like, okay, that was creepy, but why is it happening? And we never really got that. But I guess you can like come up with your own answers. Like the antagonist force of the movie, it just I guess it's metaphorical for like the nature of what it is, and when it's around, or you know what, I don't want to spoil that, so I'm just stick to the script. Like that was my gripe, but I'm starting off with my gripes. The script felt like it needed more writing, but I think it might have. I just think it all got cut out as far as like explaining like what is happening or how rules, because I feel like when you find out what's going on, why the children got up and ran away,
Yo. No spoilers.
the trailer.
No, that's in the trailer.
Oh, it is? All right, never mind.
Yeah, it's literally on the poster.
Yeah,
It's
It's written on the poster. It says
they
at
left
2:17,
and they
the
never
kids got up
came
and left.
back.
I'm thinking about
But
the other part.
but like what drove these kids to run away, and when they explain it and when you find out and they explain it, I'm like, that's not as interesting as I wanted it to be. It's just another one of those movies. We've seen this before too many times, actually, even last year. That's why people compared it to certain movies. We'll talk about it in the spoilers. I don't want to give it away
yeah.
because people are smarter than we think. So, but in structure though, it was just I think they cut some shit out, man. There's no way like you have all this like you have the antagonist force with like that. You have an antagonist force like that, and you don't explain rules. You don't give the movie rules. The movie has no rules. It's just like this is how it happens, and that's what it is. And I feel like just I don't know, that got cut out the movie because it would have been real simple to explain. Like I feel like the people who were a part of this movie and the people who made this movie are smarter than that, but it just came off as like, yeah, I was lost for like an hour and a half of this movie, like waiting to see what was going on, and that kind of gave it a knock for me. It kind of gave it a little knock for me, but other things like the interactions between certain characters, like I'm not gonna say it was the script. I think it was the chemistry, especially between like Josh Brolin and the main character. What are their names anyway? Justine and Archer. The chemistry between Justine and Archer in their scenes, it kind of felt off, even though they didn't spend that much time together. It just the dialogue, or just it was the acting or the chemistry. It just felt off. It didn't feel like a real conversation to me.
But that's the thing. I don't think it should have, because he's just like a parent, like a random parent for one of her students. So I doubt she had a real connection with him. More so, probably with his kid.
That's fair.
I
but
think
maybe it was the portrayal. Then maybe it was the portrayal for me, or the writing that just made me like, this conversation is not like, and it's not even them two either. It's other conversations between characters where I'm just like, I don't like this conversation. I don't like how dumb certain characters are. You know what I mean? Like you're this person, you're a principal in the school or something like that, and you're just like, I don't know, you just have a fucking backbone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're smarter than the movie is portraying, and that was my little gripes about the movie though. Like, a lot of characters seem just stupid for the sake of progressing the plot or tying things up. But as far as like the things that I liked in the movie, the way they run, very creepy. And there's a scene in the movie where someone is getting pursued by one of these possessed individuals, and that's probably the most horror moment of the whole movie. You know, the scene came out, but you know, when you see it, you'll know what it is. It's a chase scene. It's really intense. It happens around the middle of the movie, and it's really good. And that's probably the scariest and most intense horror moment of the whole movie. So I really like that. Let me think. What else did I like? The structure. People compare it to a certain horror movie that came out last year, and they say like it stuck the landing, but that movie didn't. But I'm comparing it to another movie called Strange Darling from last year. You guys ever heard of it?
Yeah. The structure is very, very similar.
It's similar to that, and I feel like this movie landed the structure and what Strange Darling was going for. I feel like Weapons landed, you know, that type of filmmaking better than Strange Darling. So I'll give it a positive on that note too. And yeah, I feel like the performances though, they were all fine. Everybody was fine. It's just that script, man. When characters start talking to each other, it just doesn't feel real. Like, I don't know. It's just the word choice, or I don't know what it is. Like, I can tell that these are talented actors. I've seen all these actors before, but it's just maybe the script didn't do them any justice. I don't know, man. Just the interactions between the characters. But all in all, I liked it. You know, despite it feeling like a 3-hour movie when it's literally just 2 hours, and yeah, it felt like a damn 3-hour movie, pretty much.
So
what I liked it. I'll give it a. What'd you say?
Oh God, Jack! Don't bring up that, no pun intended, dog shit.
What was he talking about?
He talking about the movie with the grandma shitting everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, the front room.
No spoilers. No spoilers. People are smart. Low key. And another thing. Saying you knew or you predicted what the antagonist force was, I call bullshit on that. Anyone who says like, "Oh, I saw that coming.
Try me, bitch. Try me, bitch.
Fuck that. You're not that fucking smart.
I'm telling you, which part?
I was saying,
no way you could have been like, "Oh, this is what's behind it." There's no like it gives
I-
nothing. It
Bro,
gives nothing until
they
it
hinted-
shows you.
Bro,
they hinted
no.
in the beginning of the movie, but it goes over so many people's heads.
Larry,
Like, you
once we
wouldn't
get to
even-
spoiler talk, we can have this conversation. I want to make
Cool,
sure
cool,
everybody
cool. I
get their review, though.
cannot wait. Remember that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold that top. But yeah, all in all, I'm giving I'm sinners. Yeah, I got me pissed off about that. But I'm giving Weapons a damn, bro. 7.8. 7.8, bro. That the structure of the movie has just made it feel like a fucking like I like the structure because it's similar to like Strange Darling, but they pulled it off better, but they also like hurt the structure with the script, if that makes sense. So, but all in all, I'm gonna give it a 7.8. Not quite an 8. It almost stuck it. It almost had it. It's just that fucking the pacing. It's just that pacing, man. Or that script. So yeah, that's my little review of Weapons. Go see that. One of the best movies of the year.
Let's see. Alex, Tarek, y'all gave y'all takes. Mafia, did you go? Or am I
No,
tripping?
but didn't BT see it?
BT, did you
Yeah,
go?
somebody else go first. I'm at the store right now. Go ahead, somebody else.
Okay, I'll take it. Let's see. Hold on. Which page? All right. So this movie, whether it was intentional or unintentional, like everyone's been saying, this was definitely a comedy, not just a horror. You are guaranteed to get at least one laugh out this movie for sure. I thought the story was well executed from beginning to end. This is a kind of movie that takes your attention and it keeps it throughout the whole experience to the point where when the movie's over with, you want to see more. Like, I don't know if there's going to be a sequel, but this movie has me wanting a sequel or some kind of prequel to it because it leaves those kind of answers with you. While going to the horror aspect, while the jump scares were predictable in the movie, I do appreciate the tension buildup it had for those scares. And like Alex said, some jokes that were building up, well, tension that follow with the joke. I do like how that built up.
Oh yeah, Mafia. I would say the jokes in this movie landed pretty much 100% of the time. Probably 90% of the time, the jokes fucking landed every time. Especially that dream sequence with
Right.
with Archer when he woke up and was like, "What the fuck?"
Hmm.
And I'm like, "That's so fucking real. Like that's a real reaction right there." But
Facts. We laughed at that. Burn
yeah,
can
that shit was
confirm that,
funny
Alex.
and it was real as hell. That felt real.
Despite the film having multiple characters, it did find a way to make them all interesting or enjoyable. So I really appreciate that. Because you know, a lot of films with multiple characters, someone always gets the short end of the stick, but I think this movie had a good balance. What didn't work, and this is all just nitpicks for me. I think they could have given us a line or two about the abilities of a character. Because I just want to know, like, what was the point of getting all this particular thing in the movie? Like, without spoiling, you got all this, but what did you actually intend to do with it? I have a theory, but I'm not 100% sure on it. And then my last nitpick, I think they probably could have shaved off a few scenes. Some of the repeated scenes, they could have shaved a few of them off just to kill the
Made it
runtime a little
shorter.
bit.
It probably would have
But
helped it.
that's it. I give this movie a B plus, but I have to go see this movie a second time. Seeing it one time was just not enough. This is something I think you should see probably 2, potentially even 3 times. So I will be seeing this again, and my score may change, but this is a must see again.
Fire, 100%. I'll go next because I know BT said he's at the store. Listen, man. Everybody knows I've been saying, at least I forget what pod we did. And I said like horror is kind of like my least favorite because a lot of the genres don't be like as far as like the new horror films are really I should say the franchise, the legacy sequel bullshit they be doing don't be really scary. Like I think the last one of like a legacy film I saw, not outside of Final Destination, because that's never scary. Say what is it? Was it Annabelle? No, Annabelle. What's that witch movie, bro? I know it's in the same universe. with the white dress. I know you know it, Larry. What's that mug called, bro?
That what movie? With the
La Llorona?
Yeah,
La
that's the one.
Llorona.
That
Yeah,
shit
okay.
was ass. You feel me? Like that wasn't even
La
scary.
Llorona.
But with this movie, it's not scary. It's more creepy, more comedy horror and to be fair, it does say horror mystery as far as the genre, right?
Accurate.
So that was like my gripe with it. Wasn't scary. Very slow burn film. Even with it being 2 hours, it does kind of feel like a 3-hour film, if that makes sense, or like a two hour and a half.
Yeah.
And of course, there was a lot of questions that were unanswered, or a lot of subplots of certain characters that didn't get explored at all. And I'm like, damn, I
Same.
would have
Yeah.
liked more. Overall, though, I actually like the plot structure. It's really, really good in the way that they have the storytelling. It's very unique, especially with the visuals that they use and creative shots to show different perspectives and kind of like get you in the shoes of that character and feel like they're mental and how they are feeling going on with the plot, of course, of all these kids missing and whatnot. Um, I think it's a perfect blend of the tone shifts, and that's why I'm not as mad as it of the film being like a comedic horror, because when the tone shifts, the music changes, the characters they lock the fuck in, bro. And honestly, like the entire time they were doing those tone shifts, my theater was locked in, bro. Like they were either laughing when it was time to laugh, or they were like going, "Oh, what the fuck." Especially that ending. It's definitely a what the fuck moment.
Yeah, my theater probably laughed to like for the whole sequence of that ending. They probably
Yeah,
laughed for like
laugh.
the whole fucking 3 minute sequence or 4 minute. Like they probably laughed the whole time because it was that
Exactly.
funny. It was silly.
Exactly. The best way to describe it is if you watch 28 years later and people either hate that ending or they love that ending. That's exactly how I feel with this movie. Um, and yeah, like the score, like I said, the score is good, and the licensed music that they use, especially the intro of the movie, Chef's Kiss. And they were perfect with that one. And I think the cast, the chemistry was on point. And I see like a lot of y'all were pointing out, like, oh, some of the dialogue was written weird, but I think it was done on purpose. And I'm also factoring in like if I was in the shoes of like Archer, for example, Josh Brolin's character, you would be on edge, confused, pissed off, and you're somewhat grieving a little bit too. Because like, how long did they say the kids were missing? Because it had been a hot minute, bro. Where it's like this is not looking good.
Don't make me lie. Don't make me lie. I think a few weeks.
Yeah, I
Or
think
maybe
maybe it was a
No,
couple days or
you talking about after they disappeared?
yeah, like
It was a month.
It was a month. So I can
Ago.
understand why a lot of these characters are acting out of character. You know what I mean? Like they're a little off. Yeah, there is the cliches with certain characters were like, okay, you're stupid. Like, I won't spoil it, but there's a certain character where I'm like, nigga, why would you even? What are you doing?
Thank you, bro. I think I know what you're talking about, and I'm just like, why?
A bowl. I'll just leave it at a bowl.
That
I was like,
and
what are you doing?
an officer.
Yeah,
A specific officer.
yeah. It's just little things like that. Like, okay, you're stupid. But I think that's more like the cliche of a horror films where it's like, okay, they do a couple stupid shit.
Yeah, you got to be dumb. Yeah, some characters got to be stupid.
Overall, I've been feeling like it's a 9 out of 10. Like I'm nitpicking as is, and like don't get me wrong, I had like a couple of those gripes, but this movie is so interesting. I'm willing to watch it again. I did pre-order the steelbook, of course, physical media. But if they were to say we're not doing a sequel, but they were like exploring other characters in this, or they do like a universe, I'll be on board. I will go watch it.
right.
Zach Craig actually just said that he has an idea for the sequel and he's about to start writing it.
See,
Fire.
I'm on board.
Oh
I'm
my
on board on
God.
that.
Hopefully, they explain a lot more.
I had never seen Barbarian. I'm gonna go watch that this weekend
Well,
and try to explore his catalog, bro. Because, like, listen, this was a good movie, and you're a fan out of me. So, yeah, I think this is worth a a high price ticket, a full price ticket.
Facts.
And if you're not, which you should go support movies in theaters, but if you're not into that and you're just like watching movies at home, it's worth the high rental. I think it's worth it. You might have a mixed reaction depending if you're into comedic horrors or if you're just looking for strictly a horror. You're not getting that. And I have to give kudos to where you're having original films like this, where it's not a legacy sequel, it's not a reboot. This is like an original film, and in my opinion, it did what it needed to do. It was really good. So 9 out of 10 for that. BT, you want to go ahead and give your review, brother?
Original scripts are back.
Yeah, man. I'll say, yeah, I'm somewhere between an 8.5 and a 9 with this. Like I mentioned earlier, like as good as I thought it was, I still felt like there was an element of it that was very overhyped. Like I went in, the way people were talking about this, like I saw all the tweets about, yeah, I see why Jordan Peele fired his scene. This is so creative, so unique, so like blah blah blah. Even Tyrek earlier saying he's never seen a story in horror told like this. There's 2 movies I could think of that use the same type of story structure. Like 825 Forest Road came out earlier this year, back in April. It does the same thing where it shows a character, it shows their name on the screen like chapters. We see their vantage point, then we go to another character, see theirs, and then by the end, the whole story comes together. Same thing with I See You that came out a few years ago. So I don't think it was groundbreaking or anything like that. But it was a damn good movie. Like I really genuinely had a good time with this. My biggest problem with the movie is the reveal. I wasn't a big fan of the reveal. Like it was kind of anticlimactic for me. Not that I saw it coming, because I didn't see it coming. Although when we get to spoilers, I'll mention one aspect that I kind of knew from early on that was I thought was pretty obvious. But I thought the reveal kind of fell flat. It didn't feel it just didn't feel rewarding. The ending, while I will say I didn't like the reveal, I did like the ending. I thought the ending was hilarious. Laughed my ass off throughout the entirety of the ending. I will say though, all the people saying this is like if Longlegs stuck the landing, y'all are bugging. The Longlegs ending is much better than this ending. I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know.
That Longlegs ending was haunting, disturbing. It stuck with me. That was one of those damn. Like I just sat there in my chair like damn.
I'll give you that. It's more horror for sure. I'll give you that if you're talking about that aspect.
It just an ending that stuck with me for sure. This ending's not going to stick with me in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, it was funny. Like I enjoyed the ending. I enjoyed how like I said, I didn't like the reveal of how everything kind of happened. But I did like the way they ended up executing that final sequence. Is what I'll say.
Fair take.
One thing Alex mentioned, all the characters are flawed. I like that about the characters. He said they're all pieces of shit, which I don't agree they're pieces of shit. They're definitely flawed, but they're not pieces of shit.
All
those kids are pieces of shit.
After hearing Alex, after hearing Alex talk about it, I'm like,
like yo, them people are not pieces of shit, yo. They may be flawed, but they ain't pieces of shit. Like the teacher wasn't a piece of shit. She might have been a little weird.
In our spoiler talk, we gonna get into it. That woman was a piece of shit, and we'll get into it.
Nah, really? You think she was a piece of shit?
Yeah,
I don't think Josh Brolin was a piece of shit.
I don't think Archer was either.
I don't think
Alex discussed this at home base.
No, we gonna talk about it. Go and finish your review, niggas. I'm gonna take you by your collar and wring it like it was a fucking rag.
Nah, I don't see how you could say that people are pieces of shit. You must know some really great people. If those things that happen in this movie qualify, make them pieces of shit.
And low key,
I know real pieces of shit.
Almost
like Alex just
made bad people.
Not only that, almost everybody actually was
like E-Rock is a piece of shit.
Facts.
Oh damn!
Like that's a piece of shit. These people in this movie ain't pieces of shit.
Yeah.
They have flaws and they make some decisions that it's like, damn, you couldn't. But you understand throughout the duration of the movie, watching the movie, why certain characters do what they do.
Fire.
Like you understand that. I did enjoy the storytelling. That's one thing about Zach Cregger. Seeing Barbarian, seeing this, he definitely has a way about telling stories that go about subverting people's expectations and catching you by surprise. I think that's the strongest suit of Barbarian. And that continues here with this movie. So he's great in that respect. It makes me really excited for Resident Evil. It makes me really excited for the Resident Evil movie now. But all in all, funny, some decent moments of tension. I thought the child actor, Alex, he was great. He was great in the movie. Yeah, I thought the main character, everybody, all the leads, although the principal or the social worker, whatever the Asian, whatever water boy was in the movie, he was he was pissing me off a little bit. He was pissing me off a little bit, but we can get to that. I just thought he was kind of stupid. And the cop too. The cop, dude who played Han Solo. I can't remember his name, but he played Han Solo. Yeah, he was. He tried. He ain't slick. We'll get to it in spoilers, but nigga, you ain't slick. Don't. I was drunk, nigga. Stop it.
Wait, that was Han Solo?
That was
Yeah,
Han
that
Solo.
was yeah, that
Han
was
Solo.
yeah.
Yeah, he played Han Solo.
You put on
And
some weight.
Oppenheimer as well.
But yeah, all in all, 8.5 to 9. So I'll say 8.75 for now. It was a 9 yesterday, and it was an 8.5 today.
A
So it's an 8.75. I'll say.
A B.
All in all, good movie, but definitely not this groundbreaking, unbelievable theater experience that people are making it out to be. Very good movie. Well, is in my top 10 of the year for sure. Probably top 5, but it's not in the realm of what people are trying to put it in.
I'm glad you said that, B, because guess what, nigga? I left the theater wanting more, nigga. I just felt like I needed something more.
Yeah, it was
Bro,
the reveal that made me feel that way. That's the biggest problem I have with the movie is the reveal. That's the biggest
not only
problem.
that, it felt, but it had so many like interesting dynamics in that movie, and it was like it felt like it was dead ended for like the crazy third act. You know what I'm talking about?
I like the mystery around the movie. Like the opening is creepy as hell. Like that opening with the monologue and all that is creepy as hell. So when they set up the mystery the way they do, and then for it to be revealed like that, I'm like, oh, okay, like I guess. Like I wanted more from that, given how interesting the mystery was up until that point.
Yeah, that's
So yeah, 8.5 to 9, 8.75. I'll stick with that right now. 8.75.
I don't know. I give it 8. I give it 8.
It's like nothing happens in this movie except you watching the same damn thing over for like an hour and a half or an hour.
Just to triple check here, everybody did their review.
I actually didn't have a problem with that aspect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did our reviews.
Alrighty now. Listen, chat and audio listeners. We're about to go into spoilers, okay? If you have not watched the film, you have not watched it, pause the podcast, go watch the film, and tune back in because we're talking spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, Alex, bro.
All right. So we talking about why I feel like why the shit was a piece of shit or the multiple story plots. Like what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, you can go off, man. Say what you had,
Okay,
had on your mind.
Okay, Alex, I'll give you something to talk about. So
I bet.
You said so I agree with you to a degree about the people being shit, except for probably like the kid, but he did have some blame in the movie. So you can go from there.
Okay. The reason why I feel like the adults were a piece of shit. Let me sit up since I'm on the big screen. The reason I feel like the adults are a piece of shit is we can go down the list.
Pieces of shit is a strong word. I'll just say that. It's a strong term.
And it's so weird for that to be the hang up for y'all. I didn't say that the characters were unlikable. I just said this is the first movie where nobody is free of guilt.
No, you said the opposite, actually. You said you liked all the characters.
No, I liked all the characters, but I also didn't feel bad for them. That's what I'm saying.
I feel bad when your fucking kid goes missing.
Okay, cool. Everybody's teacher went missing. I'm talking about the ones in the movie. The teacher.
Oh, man.
Facts.
She damn near stalked this little kid. Told him, camped outside of his house.
Yeah.
Her boss said, yo, leave him alone. I don't care if you're worried about him or whatever. As a professional, you need to stop.
Alex still said fuck it, bro.
I'm just going down the list. I mean, at any point y'all can interject if you want to.
But also I can't. But because she was a piece of shit, they ended up finding out what happened. So if she wasn't it's like she needed to do that though. She was right.
Y'all are making a different argument. Y'all are making a different argument. I'm not talking about the end goal. I'm not, if me and a girl break up. And I show up to a crib and break in like, hey, bitch, you got somebody in there? And a nigga was choking her out. I happen to save her from getting choked out, but I shouldn't have broken into a crib.
No, Alex, I agree. She did way too much. I agree with that.
With the child, she was selfishly driven. She even made a comment. He said, yo, why are you fixating on him? She was like, I need work to do. I need something to distract my mind. He said, well, trying to contact him and his parents is not the thing we need to do. She said he's the only one that's left. She not only wanted to selfishly say you're the only one in that classroom and I need to be near you because otherwise I'm by myself. She also wanted to make sure she had a conversation with him so she could relieve herself of the community thing. She has something to do with it. If she could talk to him and get him to say, hey, the teacher was there for me, he could bring up the time where he was in gym class and she checked in on him, then that would be good, right?
All true.
This was all selfishly driven. Yes, you can be a teacher that takes the kid home every now and then.
That makes
Yes,
her
you can.
a piece of shit for overstepping your boundaries a little bit.
Okay, again, she is an educator. There is a level of professionalism you need to have where you do not cross lines. What do y'all not understand about being drunk outside of a kid's? She was drunk outside of a kid's house, camping out of his house so much that she fell asleep and then went to his house and looked through a window. What are y'all talking about? That is piece of shit qualities.
Alex, hold up.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this out.
Hey, BT, cut your camera, BT. Don't ever raise your voice.
Hold on, Alex. Alex, no. Alex. First off, Alex, don't act like she was out. She wasn't out there for no reason.
Alex,
hold on. Before y'all say something,
the investigation had already started.
Wait. Before y'all say something,
the fact of what happened to her.
Wait. Before y'all say something, I agree with Alex, right? She was crossing too many lines. But
I agree with that.
She crossed lines, but
there's nothing for us to disagree about. Y'all hung up on the piece of shit. That's just how I want to describe it.
Wait, before y'all get it off, what I'm saying is, like, yeah, she was crossing some lines, but it also throws like the question of there's some teachers that do go kind of above and beyond, you know what I mean? Like they actually do really care for their students and type shit, you know?
Yeah.
And given the fact that like they were the only two left survivors, quote unquote, of that were left in that class, I kind of understand why she did that. Now she's out of line though for being drunk out of her mind doing that shit. And
she is insane. Here's what I'll say too. What the point that Alex is completely missing, dog. Yeah. She came to school one day. Her whole fucking class, all these kids that it's been established throughout the movie that she really genuinely cares for these kids are all missing. And now all the parents are looking at you like you did something to their kids and you getting harassed and you getting witch painted on your fucking car and everybody hates you and people want to hurt you and you can't go nowhere without people looking at you crazy, saying something to you crazy. That might drive you fucking mad. That's all I'm saying. Like while she crossed the line, I could admit she crossed the line. I'm saying when you just completely cut it to that, it takes away everything that happened to her in that movie that leads up to that.
BT, hold on.
She relapsed obviously because of it.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. That's a traumatic fucking experience.
She was on a drunken mess, and I like I said,
She was never conveyed as a drunken mess.
I'm not admonishing the fact
as a mess. She wasn't.
She was never conveyed as a mess.
Was conveyed a mess.
She drank. She was not a mess. She drank. She drank, bro. She was not a mess.
Larry, okay, let me explain to you why she's a mess. Let me explain to you why she's a mess. Going straight from your house to the liquor store, buys 2 bottles. Okay, hold on, let me finish. Oh, damn.
After a very stressful press conference where all the parents want to fucking kill you.
Let me finish. She goes to get a drink. I'm not mad at somebody getting a drink. You just got yelled at by your whole community. Cool. Yeah. Then goes on to get a married man or an engaged man, whatever the fuck, convince him to come out. She knows he entangled. Bro, I'm not.
She knew what she was doing too,
bro. What I'm saying, she knows he's entangled with that. Does she know you're here? Getting him, whatever the fuck. Now, granted, this doesn't make you a terrible human that deserves what you have for you, but I'm just trying to tell you in other ways that she's selfish as a character. Then went to say, your boss finds out, your boss finds out, you still contacting him? I'm going to act like this conversation did not happen. Do not contact him. We find out from another character, you've already been fired from your last job for fucking on school premises.
Hold on.
She didn't work on school premises. She fucked a coworker. They never established.
No, they didn't say it was on premises.
Okay, then I'm probably crossing my wires.
She took a kid home when she wasn't supposed to.
That was out of line.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at her.
Dropping a kid at home sounds like a teacher that cares. Teddy Bridgewater
certain communities, the teacher knows the family well enough, or they have that rapport with the community where we can do that. Cool. I didn't say that she's weird for hugging the little boy that was crying. Or
I do think she's a weirdo. Like the way she portrayed it. I don't know if that was intentional for her to come off as weird, but she definitely came off as weird. Listen, I'm not saying she didn't.
I'm hanging my hat on the fact that you allowed your drunk fueled sadness to cause you to repeatedly show up to this student's house. Now, granted, yes, it ended us getting a happy ending because we saved all the kids. Cool. But in that moment, all she knew was, I need to talk to him. and now he's walking home or whatever the fuck. Cool. Call CPS. Go through the proper routes to make sure that there's a wellness check had. You showing up to this child's house, literally waiting until he walks by your car to pop out on him. And then he says, "Yo, leave me alone. Stop talking to me." You then go get. Then you still come back, like, bro. And we don't have to spend all time on her. Let's go to the next character, Josh Brolin.
No, but hold on. Before you get to Josh Brolin, Brolin, I will say, because you talked about her hitting up the cop and all that shit. What throughout the movie, like outside of him, who has it been established that she genuinely has in her life? When she's going through something traumatic, if that's the only person she has that she feels she can speak to, I can't be mad at her for doing that. She has nobody. She has nobody. And you really want to? You expect somebody to try to go through that alone? I'm not mad at her.
Fam.
She has nobody.
I missed that. I remember. Yeah, they stay.
She has nobody, bro.
I
think that ties back into the relationship she has. I think that ties into the relationship and the connection she has with these kids. Is I feel like the kids were all that she had because we've established that she had nothing. She had nobody.
The same way that I told you everything, and you're still like, yeah, but what about them? You saying all that shit? I'm still saying she still was acting selfish as a grown ass adult.
No, she was. She was.
Okay, so
she was for the right reasons, though. For a good reason.
I'm saying you can't
argue about. She's a selfish. She is a selfish woman going on her own adult brain.
Bro, they're the only two people left of her classroom, and she's never got to speak to this boy in a month since this stuff happened.
He's a murderer. He's a murderer without saying, yo, this is that nigga killed that nigga because he slapped his daughter. Nigga, I killed that nigga too. That's what I'm saying. You removing context. You only giving the action without any type of context.
Leave that kid alone. You drunkenly stalked a child.
She was wrong for that. She was wrong for that.
Care.
That wasn't right.
That wasn't right. But I'm just saying, don't take away the context.
I didn't say that she wasn't likable. I didn't say that she wasn't likable. I didn't say I didn't want her to win. I said
you said she was likable.
Each character had stuff that was on the fringe, like, yo, you're doing a lot. Like,
they were flawed. Those are the best characters are always flawed.
Okay, flawed piece of shit. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying that she cheated on a third grade vocab test when she was a kid. I'm saying you are a grown adult chasing this kid around the city. You're going to his house. You look through his window.
She's wrong. She's wrong for that.
Okay, so she's a piece of shit. Next character.
She's not a piece of shit. She's not a piece of shit. She was wrong. Ended up being right. She was wrong. All I'm saying is you removing all context. You just leaving.
You agreeing with me though? You just mad I'm saying piece of shit.
Nigga, when a fucking house burns down, they just don't put the fire out and walk away. They sift through the debris and try to figure out why the fucking house burned down. That's all I'm saying. Like, there's no sympathy there at all for the characters in which, like, you just say, oh, they're all pieces of shit. And then justify telling shit without the context. All I'm saying is add context, because everything you point out, I agree with. I just disagree with you pulling all the context away from why they did what they did. That's all
bro.
You removed all context.
I'm not removing context just because I come away with what I feel this character is. That's not removing context. She had to do those things for the plot to go on. She has to do this as a character in order for the story to continue.
No, I'm not.
It doesn't take away the fact that she's a piece of shit. You have terrible characters all the time. You have characters that are flawed and do crazy shit all the time that have to do it in order for the story to progress. That's the point of the story. I'm not saying they gotta have squeaky clean people that we can champion like Marvel superheroes.
No,
you stalked a child drunk. I don't care. Next topic.
She was wrong.
Josh Brolin. Y'all said that if I was a dad and my child went away, I'd do the same thing. He could have did the exact thing he did without creating the entire narrative that all the parents need to bully this woman, then went to go get paint and vandalize her property. Piece of shit qualities. Other people was grieving as well. You could have very well did the same thing of going like, hey, I watched my recap. You could have did all of that without demonizing this child. And then you went.
Therein lies my problem.
Hold on. Then you went further to go to the police officer. I dug up my own dirt on her. I get it. It's part of the story. I'm not y'all act like I'm saying these characters shouldn't have done these things. I'm just as I'm watching this movie, I'm like, these people are pieces of shit.
You are right. What he did was wrong. But again, the nigga, he lost his fucking child and was going through
17 pairs of parents lost their child.
Out of her specific classroom. Why just her, he said. Why just her class?
Did any other parent vandalize her car?
No.
When she was okay, hold on. That's one. That's one. Hold on. That's one.
You take away all the context behind their actions. And you just say they're bad people. I don't think that makes you a bad
that's
person for
one.
reacting negatively in a fucked up situation. Is what I'm saying.
BT, that nigga vandalized her car, not everybody else. Two.
No, he did.
My
He
second
did.
point.
That was
My
fucked
second
up.
point.
That
When
was
she was
fucked
sitting
up.
at that
He
front
shouldn't have
row,
did that.
when she was sitting at that front row, and that principal was trying to calm the spirits and give them something while the police were figuring shit out, he stood up and said, "I want to hear from that bitch." That's what caused everybody to then turn on her even more, as if it wasn't the elephant in the room.
They all thought the same thing, Alex. They just didn't turn on her. He put a battery in their back. They all thought the same thing.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. They're parents, bro. You're not a parent, Alex. So we think about these two different things.
What are you talking about?
Bro, I can relate. That's all I'm saying. I can relate.
Damn.
I can fucking relate.
All those parents can sit here and be like, bro, this shit is weird. I don't understand this shit. But what if anything, why would they not ask, or why would they not go ask Alex's parents? Yo, your child is the only one that wasn't kidnapped.
They did.
Well, that's the point.
They did.
They did. You missed it.
The puppet master, the old bitch, the witch.
Yeah, they did all that.
She orchestrated the whole cleanup.
Yeah. Remember,
She knew they were coming.
Remember, she brought the dad.
They came to the house.
This was months. Oh, and y'all just reminded me of another thing. I'm not gonna say I'm the teacher, but that's another thing. The principal was like, he's been antagonized by detectives since this shit happened. Leave him alone. She still went and did it. Another reason why she's ignoring every other adult saying, leave that boy alone. Anyway, what other characters?
Well, her instincts were correct at the end of the day.
Cop, yeah, they were correct. She's still a piece of shit. The cop was a piece of shit.
She made bad decisions.
The cop was a piece of shit. The nigga was using excessive power.
The cop's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit.
He was rage fueled.
I agree with you.
He was targeting people. He was a dirty cop. Like, what other character y'all want to go to? Who else was a piece of shit?
I agree with you 100%.
The only pieces of shit that weren't in the film was Alex's parents. The druggie was a piece of shit. He's stealing shit, breaking into houses.
The principal was a piece of shit.
No, the principal was probably the principal was the only one that was a piece of shit because they knew the LGBT community would come after them. He was the only one that was just regular.
What about the little kid, Alex?
Who? Alex? Piece of shit.
Oh, Alex, piece of shit. All right, Alex. Are you method acting too? Are you doing this method acting shit?
I'm not, bro. And now, granted, he was bullied. He was bullied. Hold on, I would have done the same thing. I still would have walked away with 17. I still would have walked away with 17 bodies on my hand. Like, I understand that they're bullying me, but Alex said, I'm about to kill all of y'all. So yeah, you're a piece of shit. At the end of the day, it's my parents over y'all. I'm still a piece of shit for saying, yeah, I got to get y'all out the paint. Next character. Who else a piece of shit?
That's why.
Hey, Liza. Hold on, go ahead.
No, that with him talk about the kid and all that in school. That's why I'm like, the movie and the tagline on the poster gave away that it was definitely going to be some type of allegory around school shootings. Then when you see the kid story, you're like, oh, it's definitely
and then you see the assault rifle over the house.
Yeah. Like this is definitely supposed to be kind of an allegory or thematic elements around.
I think it didn't land though.
School shootings.
I think it didn't land, and that goes part of to where I think that got cut. Some of that shit got cut out the film because they kind of stopped halfway through it. You know what I mean? To focus on the antagonist.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about the antagonist, the witch.
Oh yeah, let's get into it because that's really the
auntie. I thought was she really the aunt?
She was the aunt.
Yeah, she was like.
Well, that's why the boy's able to do magic. That's why the boy has magic in his blood. He's able to do it.
Yeah,
you think so?
They are related because
I think it's just a ritual, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I feel like it's got to be passed down.
Yeah, it has to pass down. Absolutely.
Nah, they never explained that. They never even gave rules to the possession, to the like. When you do shit like this, when you do witchcraft really good in movies, there has to be a give and a take. There was no
not necessarily because
there was no take.
The witch wasn't like that either. The witch wasn't like that either.
I'm saying there was no take. That would have made it way more interesting if he snaps. Like her reaction, she's like, "Oh no!" I'm like, imagine if she's concerned about Alex. Like, no, you cannot do this. You're just a kid. You're just a boy. That would have gave her so many more layers to her character. Like, Alex, no, why would you participate in this ritual? But no, she was worried about herself because when he snapped the twig, she must have felt like, oh shit. Like, I feel it. Like, I'm cursed now, and they're all coming for me.
She did feel it.
But instead, she was like, oh no, because, she was about to die. Instead of being concerned for Alex, because he performed that ritual. They should have gave more rules. They should have gave more stakes when it came to
I think
the
it's
magic in the movie. Like I feel like that would have made it way better, bro.
I think that was the
as far
point
as
of the
the
movie.
reveal and shit. You know,
I don't think that was
I'm
the
not
point of the
gonna
movie.
hold y'all.
I don't think that was the point of the movie for them to explain. I think it was it's a witch and she knows like she's a witch and she's been established as a witch and witches do shit like that. I don't think there was a need
but
to
they didn't
explain
give
it.
it any rules.
Well,
Like, I feel like
it's witchcraft.
because a lot of people are underwhelmed by that payoff.
No, hold on.
What
Look,
it is.
listen,
A lot of people are underwhelmed by that. And
I
feel
like that
how-
there's a mystery to it though. Like I don't think they needed
I don't
to
think it's a mystery though.
there's no mystery.
She's a
Hold on,
witch.
She's a ritual.
She's a witch. That's all you need to know.
Anytime we've seen
I mean,
witches,
when
hold on,
I say mystery, I mean like her character not having a full like, and I wish a little bit was explored, but at the same time, I kind of like that like they didn't like dive in completely with it.
I think they cut it out, bro. I think they cut out
anytime we've
explanation. Like
Nah, anytime we've seen witches in most movies, what is it? Oh, the witch's book. It's always kind of seen as if you have the recipe and you follow it like this, then it's fine. It was simply that was the pretext. It was I've watched her do this for other people. I've watched her do the same thing. So that was
Over
the
and over.
explanation. It was I get something that belongs to somebody else. I wrap it around this twig. I put my blood into it, and I break this twig. Now, granted, this is something small that they put in the movie that I don't know if you realize. It was the plants. That plant when they went and picked her up and brought it to the house,
she had a little
she had
small
that
tree
like
in her
bonsai.
house.
Exactly.
She had a small tree.
So I think what it was that plant or whatever the fuck was truly the root or whatever that had the magical capabilities, and maybe in doing so she's probably more in tune with it and whatnot. But I think that's what it was.
Witch's blood.
And also, if I could say this in the comments, someone said they're theorizing that she's 200 years old. Why are we theorizing? Why can't we get that in a movie? Like I understand that we're theorizing that she's older and she's using her life force. They don't even explain why she needs the kids. They don't even explain. They do not even explain. She's like, they can help me live longer. How are you going to consume this life force?
She's siphoning energy off.
Yeah.
Larry,
it
was
does.
never conveyed.
Larry, it does. I'll tell you why. When she had his parents locked up, or whatever, they were going gray and old and sick. Not only because they were not being fed well and take care of themselves, she was sucking their life force. That's when she said, "Your parents, they were too old
because they're malnourished."
Yeah, no, it's not
because
that.
you don't think that she's sucking their life force. The movie that's what I'm saying.
She says it.
It's obvious that she wanted she needed something with more years on them and youth to suck that from. She actually looked better. But when
you're making up this,
I'm not Larry. When she
because the movie didn't give you rules, so you're making them up right now.
Let me tell you. When she first when she first got to that house, she was in that bed looking like a peeled grape. When she got Alex's parents under spell, she was walking around her skin.
She got about 15, 20 years younger. Yeah,
probably not even.
Or
that.
she
Probably
just got
like
healthier.
10.
She got healthier.
Probably thin. And then when she sucked them out for what they had, that's when she was on the floor with her hair all braids, and she was like, "I need help," and she was coughing up blood and shit like that. Then when she got the kids,
those things just happen.
But
you don't know why.
There's
know why.
They showed
that's context,
and I appreciated that.
That's context.
Yeah, they showed.
I'm weak now. Oh, come, Alex, come get me. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
why is this happening?
Bro, but keep in mind, it's not a witch movie. It's a movie. It's an allegory about school shootings, and that's why I was saying earlier. I like the surface plot, but the real reason behind the story is to show that this is what the real horrors
happens to a community.
Yeah, this is the real horrors of a community and how this shit unfolds. You have the kids that are getting bullied, and then even when Josh Brolin saw his kid Matthew, he was like, "I wish I would have said it more." Because at first, when I saw that gun above his house, I was thinking, is it saying that Matthew is a potential? He has thoughts of killing and doing all shit like that, but it was really saying that he's a victim of gun violence. But I mean, it's shit like that was like, I wish I would have said I love you more. Stuff like that.
Someone's asked what 217 means. So in the Bible, talks about a tree. So it says God likes it. Wait, so let me see. It's if you eat from the tree, you'll know the knowledge of good and evil in Genesis 2:17. So it refers to the tree of life, and she has a tree.
To explain what the movie tells you, 2:17 is when she just performed the ritual.
Yeah, but
that's the time. That's the time everything happened.
It also refers to Genesis as well.
That too.
Well, I heard.
Oh, go ahead.
that the 217 was a Stephen
King.
no the fuck. I'm thinking of
Witching
The Shining.
Hour?
Yeah, it was The Shining because in the it was originally the room, that hotel room was supposed to be 217, but they changed it to 237. That's what I heard it was a reference to.
I don't know what The Shining got to do with that, but
The door, like I'm saying in the novelization, it was
It was probably just an
217.
ode to something that inspired him. Honestly,
Yeah.
That's all
nah,
it probably
I
was.
don't.
That's what I
directors throw
heard.
shit in.
I don't know.
A random door name change as opposed to the Genesis. Nah, I mean we have a literal
Maybe
tree that
that's
she's
what it
breaking
was.
branches off of. I think it's the Genesis
Two
thing.
things can be true at once.
Nah, I don't see that. I feel like
Double
that's a reach.
entendre,
But
maybe.
nah, I think that's a reach because who the fuck would know? You know, an original movie, it was really gonna be Nah, I think that's a reach.
You know how these directors are, though. You know how these directors get.
That's what I'm saying. It's a
No,
horror movie, and they're playing.
It'd be. I'm gonna pull a Larry. They didn't say nothing in this movie.
There was never a give and take, man.
There was nothing in the movie that said
When
it's
you
old
do
to the
magic, witchcraft, all that other shit, you know, with the soup, there has to be give and take, and that was
And listen,
never
with
any
the-
take. You could
with
just
the
do
witch,
shit. You could just do
I'm
it.
still not
Alex
convinced
just
that was
did
the
it.
aunt. I'm still not
No,
convinced that was really their
That-
aunt
that-
because
that
there
was
was
his
one
aunt.
line in the movie. There was one line in the movie when he picks the son up and the son is in the car with his father during his Alex and his father in the car and they're talking and the son says something along the lines of like do you know her or do you like her or something like that, and he was like, to be honest, son, I don't even think your mother knows her.
No,
But
It was one little
she
one-off
said
line.
she
It
saw
was
him as
one
a
little
kid
one-off
though.
line.
She said she saw him when he was
But
little.
she's also the villain witch. She could have just been saying that.
the
You
dad.
know what I mean?
Well, the dad even said we haven't seen her in 10 years. She didn't even come to the wedding. So
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
met her before.
Yeah,
They've
seen
met her
that.
before, but they haven't like kept up with her. Probably because she's been doing it to other people in the fucking family.
That one line just gave me pause to think maybe if she if she's a witch, so maybe maybe she has a way she can manipulate them into thinking something that's really not. I don't know. But that one line made me think, is that really
Nah,
the aunt, or is this just some bitch?
The dad doubled down when they was talking in the bathroom and Alex walked in listening to them. He was like, we haven't seen her in 10 to 15 years. So they've seen this woman before.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen someone in 10 to 15 years and now they're sickly, it could be somebody different. Now, I'm probably wrong. I'm just saying it gave me pause. Like, I'm not saying I'm right here. I think I'm wrong. But that's just something in the movie that made me think, is that really the aunt? There was little shit like that made me think that, but it probably really was.
I got another question, though. Another question. Fuck. You know, go ahead, Alex. Damn, I forgot it.
I was going to ask y'all, how did y'all feel about just the... How did y'all feel about them? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm having a blank playing this game.
Oh,
with the possessions and stuff like that. Do you feel like they executed it well?
Oh yeah.
hell yeah!
Okay.
But the bowl,
That shit fire.
yeah.
The way he
bulging
just
eyes
froze up in the kitchen and he was fucking, and it started it started possessing him. Like he started it started taking over, and then
Yeah, because when he
like
walked,
I thought it
when
was
the
very
gas
interesting.
station,
The ritual
yeah.
and shit. I thought that was interesting. Just give me rules. Explain this to me.
What was
That's
the
probably
scariest
gonna be
scene
in
to
the
y'all?
sequel.
I think the scariest scene to me, because I'm gonna have to go probably here in a little bit. I think the scariest scene to me was just seeing that door open. Like just seeing that door open,
That door
would come out like
that darkness in that door.
oh, that shit was creepy, boy.
That was
And then
creepy.
When the cop did this,
Yeah, he started waving. Yeah,
No, for me, it was the opening. Just that voice, the little the little monologue with the kid just running. That shit was so creepy.
the Naruto running. Yeah,
That was
the
creepy
gas
as hell.
station
That was probably
scene.
the opening for me.
That shit
I
was
won't say
crazy.
this was the scary.
The
I didn't
chase
get
sequence.
scared, but the scene that got me the most attention was probably like when she fell asleep in the car and the woman come out with the scissors.
Oh, yeah, no, that was creepy.
yes,
That was
bro.
creepy.
my
That was
god!
I clenched my
Bro,
butthole with
when
that.
she
bro.
I thought like
The way she was moving
oh
was
shit, she
sick.
possessed, so she just going to kill somebody else. She just walking past her. She ain't the target. But no, she gets in a fucking car, and that shit
Nigga.
scared the fuck out of me. I'm like, oh shit, she got in a car.
That
Everybody in
bothered
the
me in
theater,
that moment.
when
Because I was
she
like, why the
passed
fuck would
her-
you not have your car locked?
Nigga, when she passed
Car,
her,
you-
and all of
the
us were
doors
like,
ain't
"Oh
locked.
no." Nigga, when we heard that door open, everybody in theater said,
Nigga.
"Oh my god!" Like,
Yes,
we all,
bruh.
Hold on.
We all
Can we
think
talk
like,
about-
oh, she's not a
no, she
target,
got
so
the
she's just going to kill somebody else.
got the
But she
fucking
gets in a
backseat.
fucking car and it scares the
Can
hell
we
out of me.
talk about that girl that hawked the witch down, dog? Dog, she fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yo, nigga, she was
Who
hawking her.
is
She ran her
she?
ass
Nigga, she
down,
went
dog.
boom, boom.
Did you
Fucking
see
the
that?
glass.
That bitch was
Dog,
running like Captain America
it
after
was
the
like
Winter Soldier.
the fucking Juggernaut X-Men when he's run through the fucking walls, dog. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
That shit was funny as
Yo,
hell.
that whole sequence was fucking hilarious. You just see people
Bro,
going
the
around
nigga,
their day,
whole
and this bitch
end
just running,
sequence,
just
that
screaming.
5-minute sequence, BT,
That shit was
Bro, the
hilarious.
nigga on the lawnmower, bro, the nigga on the lawnmower, bro, I was fucking crying.
Yo,
Dog,
just
the
people
shit when
going
the
about their
kid jumped
day.
through the window, dog, like they're
Nigga,
like ninjas.
they
I was like, yo, what
had
the fuck?
yes, they had that over the shoulder third person
Yeah.
view, like all games
Yeah,
today.
that shit.
Like nigga, she was jumping through windows like Captain America, bro. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I think this movie got some high replayability.
Dog, that shit
Hell
is fucking
yeah,
fire,
hell
dog.
yeah, it does, it does. It just feels
Alex,
like
it's very similar to Barbarian in that respect. Especially
Yeah.
that ending sequence, it just gave me so much about Barbarian vibes. I'm like, you could definitely tell this is the same director.
They're doing that World War Z run, dog, on that bitch. That
dog.
shit was
They were
fucking crazy.
coming for her, dog.
You know what
Oh my
was
god.
you know what what would be one thing? I guess that would be what the sequel is about, because they were saying how some of the kids started talking again, and I was like, I guess because they were under the spell for so long, but
Yeah, because
I mean,
remember how Josh Brolin character came back right away?
came back regular.
Yeah, because it was only like a few seconds, a few
That's how I
minutes.
took it.
It might
They
be a
wanted it
minute.
so long that they just
The parents got institutionalized because they were on it the longest, and then everyone else in the middle kind of like didn't recover. I mean, some of the kids did.
Some of the kids started talking again.
Yeah.
Some of them.
That shit was fire, bro.
No, you know what? I'm not like the father was a piece of shit. The niggas grabbed his kid and said, "Fuck the other kids," and started leaving. I'm like, nigga, secure the other kids.
Hey man, somebody call the police. Come get your kids. Like shit, I got
Bro,
mine.
that
I got mine.
fucking I will say with the sequel though, if they're gonna continue the whole themes around school shootings and shit, in this movie we really got to see, I know it was only about a month, but we got to see how communities were affected in real time. I wonder if the second movie sees the long-term effects 2-3 years down the road on how these events still the ramifications of these events throughout the community even years later type shit.
Hey man, I wonder what movie they're like, because this and The Witch are my two favorite witch movies. So I gotta watch The Witch again and see which one's better.
Hocus Pocus.
What's Kreger's last
You
movie
hilarious.
since? Was it just been this and Barbarians?
Well, he EP'd Companion, but
Oh, he did Companions. Hey, this nigga on a little run right now.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
Him
still gotta
and
see Companion.
Ebert, the
It's
dude.
like-
Yeah.
This like Gunna back when he had good producers. Like this nigga, all he got to do is just cut the camera on.
and he's doing Resident Evil next, so I'm excited for that.
Really?
Yeah,
That is one series I
Saint.
do not give a fuck about no more.
I gotta dip out.
For sure.
Gotta go real quick.
Yeah, I think I'm about to dip here in a second too.
Yeah, I gotta go real quick, man. But
Yeah, the
podcast was good, man. Y'all, it was nice
might
and
as well wrap
short,
this
straight
up.
to the point. You know, I'm loving the spoiler section. We gotta keep these in the show, man. Keep
Yes,
the spoiler
sir.
sections in the show.
Yes.
If you take them out, I'm gonna quit watching. No, I'm lying.
Hey, and go
Yeah,
go in the
this is where the real
comments
discussion
and
at.
go in the comments and let us know who won me versus Alex. It was 3
Oh,
5-minute
shit.
rounds.
Oh shit.
Went to war. Who came out on top?
Who
Oh,
won?
shit.
Let us know in the
Low
comments.
key,
man.
who won? Who was the loudest?
Never that. And matter of fact, just for that,
30, nigga. 30. Bye.
I'm sending X Samuels on your bitch
Dog,
ass.
the
How about that?
motherfucker.
Oh, heck
damn.
no.
I'm sending X
Whoa,
Samuels.
You finna
whoa,
whip
whoa,
into?
whoa,
You finna
whoa,
break
that's
your
a-
twig, Alex?
I'm about to spawn.
Yeah, that sound nasty. Yo,
I'm
Pause.
finna break a
Pause.
twig on your ass.
I'm never breaking my twig off in a nigga. Pause. Yeah.
No, I'm saying like if you know, you know. If you're a
No,
movie
you
guy, I'm
said-
gonna
no,
break
you
my
said what you
twig off
said.
in your ass, boy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He doubled down.
Fuck that, man. That shit hard. I'm gonna break a twig on
Yo,
your
that
ass.
shit,
Please.
yo, you making it worse.
That shit hard.
DC, please don't break
Yo.
the twig off in my ass. Please.
Yo, say wrap this shit up, man. This nigga.
All right, y'all, I
out
gotta
of
go,
pocket.
man.
Wrap it up. No
This was
condom.
fun.
Nigga.
Appreciate you. Red Pig, are you there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm my bad, yo. I'm playing Karan and Martin, but oh, you bitch.
Okay.
See what
Oh,
happens.
I guess we know how that's going.
Right.
Hold on, pause the game. Pause the game.
We're wrapping up
Don't
the
unpause it. Don't pause
spoilers.
it. The fuck.
Um,
We talk about Freaky Friday, right?
Yeah, I want to get your
You
final
can't end the
thoughts
pod on Freakier
on-
Friday, man.
We got to. Cause guess what? Freaky Friday, low key, more entertaining than
Here come the bullshit.
yeah, low key, a more enjoyable watch than this movie.
Hold on,
All right.
right.
End the podcast.
So you know this movie, right? This movie, fire. Lindsay Lohan and what's the fine old ass white lady name? Jamie Lee Curtis, man. Hey man, they got
Fuck that
chemistry.
Zionist
This movie
bitch,
is fire. Great actors.
Facts.
Lindsay Lohan
Facts.
came back pretty good. She looked a little old, but she looked good at the same time. She looked like a recovered coke addict or whatever the fuck.
Mm.
I was surprised how much I like this, y'all. This movie, I think Alice will love this movie. This movie feel like y'all. You remember y'all? Alice
I
was
like the
talking about
original.
some.
Yeah,
Remember
I
Alice was
did
talking about
too.
some. He want rom-coms and like certain B-tier movies to come back to theaters. This is one of those movies, and it's an
Did,
enjoyable watch. I
did
think
this
you should
movie
go
have
see this
heart?
on a $5 Tuesday, bro. This
Did it
movie
have
feel like
heart?
a 2000s Disney movie. It just oozes nostalgia to me.
Oozes
This movie
nostalgia.
built on the original body swap premise with the younger generation. What else? Oh, also, I ain't gonna lie, this is funny. Like, so, Jamie Lee Curtis turns into the stepdaughter, and well, it's
Yeah,
kind of spoiling it. Well, I don't give a fuck.
it's in the trailer.
Basically, they swap
It's Freakier
bodies,
Friday,
and
bro.
one of the younger girls turn into the old lady, and the bitch like, oh my god, I got menopause. And it's fucking funny. Yeah, it's way funnier than I thought it would. A lot of callbacks. The callbacks, really, they done well in this movie.
Hmm.
Do you recommend
Um,
rewatching the first one before watching this?
no, you don't have to. If you've seen the first movie, you'll
It's been a long
you.
time.
Oh well, why not? I didn't watch this first movie. When I went to watch, I didn't rewatch it. I'm just say this. I seen the movie before.
And you still enjoyed it without having to do the rewatch.
Yeah, because you gonna remember the certain characters. This movie got a lot of cool callbacks too. So
Is it
yeah,
heartfelt? Does it pull at the heartstrings at all? Does it have some emotional
yeah,
weight to it?
yeah, I do.
Okay, I
It
like
does.
movies that have emotional weight.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is the perfect B tier movie, bro. Like, y'all say y'all want it. Y'all say y'all was tired of all this, high budget shit in the movie. This is the movie y'all should go support. A
Yeah,
nice
so I
B
like.
tier movie. I gave it a 7 out of 10. The plot is but the characters and their interactions, they say this movie, and it's pretty funny. So yeah, shout out to Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan for carrying this movie. By the way,
Gotcha. Salute to you,
When's
brother.
the last time Lindsay Lohan been in a movie?
good question. I don't know.
It's been a minute, bro. I think this was no. She did something else that was low budget. I didn't watch it, but I think she did something like this year or last year. Don't quote me
Yeah, I
on
don't
that
know.
shit. Listen, good pod, man.
Yes, sir.
Of course, Wonton couldn't be here,
His fat.
so
Oh yeah, let me get on his fat lazy ass, nigga. Keep pressuring me to see
yeah.
motherfucking movies. It's fat lazy ass and go see no fucking movies, nigga. For real. No. He would see one movie. I've seen 2 movies, by the way. He only see one fucking movie. One fucking movie and come about. Go see the movie, nigga. Go see the movie. Get mad at me that I went to the movie to see fucking what the fuck name movie is we talking about today?
Weapons.
Weapons, nigga. Yeah, he mad like what? And he even come up to the pod, nigga. Not only was you late, nigga, you didn't show up at all, bitch, nigga.
I'm still
So
getting your
I hope
Hey,
you
he had a
fancy.
family emergency. We don't
he
know
had no
what
fucking
happened. So
family emergency.
come on, take it easy. We
He ain't
don't
had
know
no
what
fucking
happened, man.
family
Family
emergency.
emergency, man.
If he did, I apologize, but I know he didn't, nigga. You know what it is? You know what it is? He
That's
probably
my
had a
hate.
stomach ache, nigga, from eating all that bullshit that
Oh,
night.
come
That's what it
on,
was,
man.
nigga. He was butt naked on that fucking toilet, nigga, sweating his ass off, and
Oh
saying
my
had to host the
yeah,
podcast, nigga.
Yeah.
that is
He ain't
crazy.
fooling me. But yeah, I love you one time.
Yeah.
We love you, Wani.
Shout out to that man. Anybody got church announcements or anything?
No,
Hey,
I'm about to go over this shit. What?
Ain't no church announcements, but I did. I'll just give my score real quick. I saw Jurassic World finally, as well as 28 years later. 6.5
Oh,
for Jurassic World, 8.5 for 28 years later.
shit.
Okay.
Yes, sir, man. And I guess we'll catch y'all in the next one, man. If there's a next one, you feel me?
Huh?
Huh?
And Wonton, stop cheating on that girl, man.
Huh?
Damn.
Yo,
Oh, yeah, let me in the stream.
In the fight.
No one
I'm
Hey,
joking.
yo.
If she's watching this, I'm joking. He's not a cheater.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
that'll
in the-
clean it up. That'll convince her.
Oh man,
I'm
Yeah.
joking. He's not a cheater.
Yo, Creano, this one heat.